All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Monday. How's everybody doing? Remember the live stream on Sunday? Were you guys here on Sunday? What did we talk about? Pullbacks are healthy, right? And I spent a good long, like 25, 30 minutes going into all the detail about past cycles, pullbacks, and into detail why they're healthy. Why they are healthy. And here we are on another day when we thought, hey, okay, time for Bitcoin to turn around. Let's get another run for 100K. Let's go. And what did we get? More pullbacks. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that today. I'm going to do a much shorter intro catch up here because this is what's on your minds, right? This is most thing on your minds. Where am I going to buy in? Where can I buy in? On what? A Doge, Bitcoin, ETH, other altcoins? So we're going to look at that today. We're going to do some charting, going to do some analysis, and find possible buy-in price targets here on KrissPax Live on a Monday. Sure, we'll talk about the bigger picture and all that. And I mean, I made a video this morning and I was like, upward surge. It's still an upward surge for Doge, but a lot of questions are like, well, how far is it going to drop next dip? I want to buy in at this price, or I want to buy in at that price. I'm waiting for a drop here or drop there. And not only Doge, but other coins as well. So we're going to look at all of that today on KrissPax Live. Welcome, everybody. Let me drop down here in the corner. And we see Doge right now above 40 cents, but I zoom out and I look at, and this is the chart I showed this morning. It's still an upward trend. We are testing the bottom of this upward trend support line. We're testing it right now, bouncing off it. Somebody asked yesterday, what does testing mean? It's bouncing off, right? We're testing that. Will Doge move on up, get over 42 cents and continue in the upward channel here? Or are we going to drop lower? So that's one of the scenarios we will look at. Again, it's out of my hands. Again, I don't have a crystal ball, but we can play out scenarios. We can look at price targets for those that may want to buy in. And of course, zooming out and looking at the whole bigger picture, of course, because you got to see where we are in the whole grand scheme of things and not just get all caught up in like what happened here from essentially 48 cents now down to 40 cents here. And it's like, oh, Doge is dropping. And it's like, have you seen Bitcoin? You see what's happening to Bitcoin today? That's a bunch of red candles down on Bitcoin today. And why is that? Why didn't Bitcoin just run up this morning and retest 100K instead of turning around? So a lot to talk about here. Hope you all are well. Thanks for joining in. We will be looking at some different altcoins in just a minute, and we'll take your requests and start looking at buy-in price targets because we may not be done yet. As I said on X, my noontime post was, hey, crypto leverage traders, can you please cool it for a while? You keep getting liquidated while the prices keep getting suppressed. Maybe try buying some on spot and just riding the price up for a change. Yeah, degen gamblers, right? They're too criminally corrupt or too stupid. It's just part of the phases. Total manipulation, very annoying. Gamblers will be gamblers. It's like, yep, that's what's going on. It's just more of the same. leverage traders. And I'm like, for Doge, it's like, this is what we think, right? Guys, don't panic. Just taking a dip. Just taking a dip. We've got a long-term strategy, long-term thinking. It's just a dip. But some of you are like, what's going to happen here? Well, what had happened this morning? Remember yesterday, someone said that Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, was going to buy 55,000 Bitcoin. And I said, yeah, it won't happen all at once. They typically spread. No, not this time. It was all at once. MicroStrategy buys 55,500 Bitcoins for $5.4 billion, and the price goes down. You got to love crypto, right? You got that. Only in crypto can that happen, right? Obviously, MicroStrategy didn't go onto Binance or Coinbase and buy spot on the exchange, right? They went OTC, right? They just got them direct. It's like, Michael, come on. Just buy on the exchange, dude. We all want to be part of this. Let's get the price going up. How do you buy 55,000 Bitcoins and the price goes down? How does that happen? Overall, in the big picture, it's great because it just ties up that many more Bitcoins that aren't going to be sold. Because we've got this Bitcoin rally toward 100K stalls as long-term holders cash out. So who's taking profits? Who's taking profits on their Bitcoin? And why is Bitcoin dropping like this today when it looked like we had a dip here yesterday just below 96K, and it's like, okay, we flushed out some leverage. Let's go, right? Let's go. And no. What happened overnight? Look at the volume. The volume just tips down to like practically nothing overnight. So what does that mean? Well, we look at the CoinGlass liquidations again, and we scroll down and we're like, well, $94,530. There's a $2 million, $1.97 million trade on a leveraged long. And that was probably like 10x leverage, something big. Because guess what price Bitcoin hit on the dip? 94,530. How does that happen? How does that happen? How does that come down and exactly hit that dollar amount? It's not random, guys. It's totally not random. This is not people selling their Bitcoin. They're not retail selling their Bitcoin here. That's not what this is. No. The whales, yes. Whales could be dumping to buy in on a lower price because they know what happens too. Price chops down, liquidation happens, we're good. Price is going to go up now, guys. I don't think Bitcoin's going to drop below 94,300 here. It went a little bit lower because they took out a few more leverage positions. So I'm not expecting Bitcoin to go lower right now. But degens will be degens, gamblers will be gamblers. More leverage longs are being opened right now as we speak because they think like I do, okay, Bitcoin's going to go up from here. And guess what? They probably have a liquidation price right around, let's say, 94K, like right there. And if they bet enough on their trade, well, the market makers and the exchanges are just going to pound the price down to take out that leverage too. That's how the game works. And I know a lot of you just want to buy and let the price go up and sell for big profits. But price goes up, price goes down. It's not just straight up all the time. That is what is happening. And that's what happened today. Millions of dollars of leverage being liquidated. So, and we have Gel. Gel's reminding us, looks like Bitcoin wants to repeat Q4 from last year. Predatory price action below resistance, 100K this year. It was $38,000 last year that Bitcoin was trying to trade above. 38,000 in yellow right here, 2023. Couldn't get before it. So don't get shaken out, fellas. Don't get shaken out. This pullback that we had right there near the end of November last year, from 38 down to 36 or so, got some people worried, but what happened? More up, just more up. The bigger picture is more up. And so here we are, same thing happening. We've got this dip going on right now in the yellow here. What's the next move? Most likely, more up. That's right, more up. Because we've got these 4-year cycles again that I pull out every now and then. And here they are from Dan with Digital Asset News, Rob at Digital Asset News. It's like all-time highs are always the year after the Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin halving 2016, all-time high in 2017. Bitcoin halving in 2020, all-time high 2021. Just had Bitcoin halving in 2024, which means what? All-time high in 2025. Again, 4-year cycles. That's what I am still continuing to look at, are the 4-year cycles. Dogecoin rallies amid X integration speculation. This is what's keeping up. Isn't it awesome? Dogecoin is still trading at 40 cents. It's not dropping to 30 or 20. No, it is holding 40 cents. Little dips into like 39.9, 39.8, right? But it's holding. It's because of this. There is this, call it hype, speculation, just what is going to happen with Dogecoin? What is going to happen on X? What's going to happen with the whole Department of Government Efficiency, this Doge thing? All of that has been this upswell of support for Doge. And Dogecoin's trading above 40 cents still. So this is what I was hinting at this morning with this upward surge in the whole chart, is because even though we have these dips happening for these leverage liquidations, the trend is still support and up. But there may be more dips, and we will be looking at buy-in prices, buy-in price targets for cryptos. And we'll be doing that here live in just a minute. Right now, epic Dogecoin prediction made by Raul Paul. Yes, we did touch on this morning as well. Because, I mean, Raul Paul, right? He kind of knows what he's doing. And I think the most fun part of it for Raul Paul was this quote, what a time to be alive, right? What a time to be alive. Because Doge has proven to be harder money than Bitcoin, has outperformed Bitcoin by 550%. Looks like it might even continue to outperform over time. And we looked at that in detail during yesterday's stream. But now the news is all catching up with this about what Raul said and what this means in terms of Doge versus Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin's getting all the news and Dogecoin is slowly grinding up. Yes, there will be pullbacks, but it does grind up. So what does that mean going forward? We'll see what the big price sort of catalysts are for Doge when more little bits of news comes out, because that's what happens. Every time there's a little bit of news for Doge, price comes up higher. And right now, we're holding strong at 40 cents. Could there still be dips? We'll see. But we've got other things happening too, like WIF. That's right, WIF is now trading on Robinhood. Surprise? It's not a surprise to me after they accepted Pepe. And Bonk is probably coming too. because they know that these top meme coins, these meme tokens, as I call them, they're going to be around for a while. And they want to have that trading happen on Robinhood. Not only are people asking for it, but they make a lot of money. Robinhood makes a lot of money with meme tokens trading on their platform. And once SHIB takes off again, they're going to make a boatload of money on SHIB as well. SHIB's, of course, already on Robinhood, has been for a few years. But now they've got Pepe. Now they've got WIF. I think Bonk is going to be coming soon. And that's going to make Bonk go crazy up in price. So what happened with WIF? So we'll start with WIF, and then we'll get to you guys in the chat. But we'll start with WIF. And with WIF, I don't remember which chart I was looking at, but this morning on WIF, we had a big spike in the price once it started trading on Robinhood. And the price went up from about 321, spiked up to 365, almost a 14% jump. But then what happened? All the traders got involved, right? And WIF started to be shorted up here. Yes, traders were shorting WIF, and the price beat down even lower than where it was when that Robinhood announcement was made. But look what's happening now, curling back up. We could look at, well, here's that drop right there, $3.13. But could actually this little move up that we're having right now over the past hour turn back down, because we think in Bitcoin, most likely there's going to be something lower happening because new leverage trades are being made right now and they're going to drop the price lower. So what does that mean for WIF? Well, let's take a look. I think for WIF, what we need to look at is where the trading was here recently. And we're going to make some new horizontal lines. And we're going to identify price targets for buying. We had right here on Sunday, WIF dropped down to $3. So that is going to be, and you know what, I'm going to make this also maybe a dash line. That's what we used, right? Yeah, dash line. So we're going to go with these blue dash lines now. So that's what it would be $3 WIF. So if you're looking at buying in, yeah, we had a big run up with Robinhood's listing, shorted down, dropped down to 313. But if there's going to be essentially another dip because of who knows what, right? Where is that target going to be? And I would be targeting $3 WIF. So that's where we start. Let me check in with you guys. Well, you're going to want to know where Doge's target is. I know that, right? We're not going to talk about $10 Doge, Lino chat. I should just make a big disclaimer, right? And just what I've said again and again and again. Let's get to $1 first. Let's get Doge to $1 first before we really start talking about $5, $8, $10 Doge. Theoretically, yes, it is possible, but we're not going to talk about that. Not right now. Is it time to buy? Daydream, is it time to buy? Why is the crypto market down? I've been talking for 20 minutes. Take your slider, go back 20 minutes, and watch from the start. I'm not repeating myself. Not repeating myself. Just wait until after January 20th. I know. January 20th is going to be a spicy day, but what's going to happen the day after? We'll be talking about that. We will. Will Pepe see another run when ETH takes off? Yes, I do think so. Pepe and SHIB are both going to take off, I think. Current support at 40 cents. We've been holding nicely. Indeed, we have. You put another $150 in at 40 cents. Our friend from Amazonia is here, Sebastian. Welcome. You spent 20 on Bitcoin at 94.3. That's a nice buy price, 94.3, right there on the tail of that dip, 94.3. Nice, Octavio. Anyone can come to my tattoo shop and tip with crypto. Nice. Wei, you went all in. Sui, XRP, and ADA. You didn't buy just a little bit of Doge, Wei? Just a little bit of Doge with that? You got to have a little bit of Doge, I think. A little bit of Doge. This dip is great for people who've been wanting to buy in. Yes, Nick. That's why we're here today, is to talk exactly about that. Do you think this recent slump in all of crypto is going to scare retail to jump back in? It's certainly a buying opportunity. Yes. Matt, I joined X to follow you. Looks like it won't be sending any messages, though. I don't want to have to pay to send a message. You joined X. You should be able to send me a message on X. You should be able to. EOS is an old coin. I have not talked about EOS. That's an old coin. ETH is actually green today while other coins are down. That's right. Could this be the start of the ETH run? Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, we talked about that this morning. Again, ETH is looking strong. And if we zoom out a little more on our 4-hour chart, and we look at ETH versus Bitcoin, Bitcoin is drifting down once you zoom out a little more, but we look at Bitcoin dominance, and Bitcoin dominance continues to drop. That's right. This is a classic, right? Just boom, boom, boom. So we'll probably see that happen with Bitcoin dominance, would be my guess. That's what we're going to see over the next couple days. We'll see Bitcoin make a little surge up, and then it'll drop even lower. That seems to be the path for Bitcoin dominance. But will it even come up this high again, up to 59%? Or is ETH just going to continue moving up and we get that little fall off sooner? We will be watching that. We will be watching that. This is what we got right now, and Doge is up to 40.5. So recovery continues. Yes, Rocky, it's really Bitcoin dragging everything down. It was all on that leverage. It's all on that leverage. So no, I do not buy back in, Ralph. When I take profits, I take profits. I'm at that point now where I'm not buying back in. Fix Doge, make it go back up. Yeah, I'll just like wave my hands. Come on, Doge, go back up. Just wave my hands. I'll be talking about price forecast for Inauguration Day on January 1st. January 1st, I will have a video about that. And then Matt also asks, do you think it'd be better if I kept what I have on my ledger? Or do you sell the crypto and put it into S&P 500? And my answer to you on that is probably what you might expect. Hold crypto a little longer. Not financial advice, but it's the year after the all-time high hits when we have the dip in the crypto market. It's the year after the all-time high hits, we have the dip in the market. Remember 2022? Remember 2022? Luna, Celsius, Voyager, FTX. We're going to have that stuff in 2026. That's why in 2025, I'm selling almost all of my crypto. I'm not holding through another dip year. Not doing it. So yes, for long time holding, may be a good strategy, like Matt is suggesting, is you move your investments from crypto into stocks. Now, if you believe in crypto, you believe in the future of crypto, you don't think there's going to be that big of a fallback, the bear market isn't going to be so bad, or maybe there's a super cycle, right? Because Bitcoin's got all these spot ETFs now and like all these institutions buying, it's just going to not sell off so much. Then you keep crypto. But some of you might not want to be so sure. But then also, Matt, think about this. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Why don't you sell half of it and put half into the stocks? Then you're still exposed to the crypto, but you've also got maybe a little less risk, right, by having the stocks as well. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It's like Wei Zhu selling all of his Doge. And then when he starts buying back into crypto, he doesn't buy any Doge. Wei, you might need to rethink that. Or maybe your next paycheck, maybe you look for that Doge dip, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ethereum. Casper wants to look at Ethereum. Well, Ethereum is not dipping right now. Look at this. Ethereum is not dipping right now, unlike what's happening for most other cryptos. ETH is going up right now, and that's pretty strong. Right now, ETH's low here that we had on Sunday was about, well, let's just call it 3,300, okay? 3,300. Because of how ETH has been moving up today, I would suspect that even if Bitcoin dropped a lot lower and took crypto with it, ETH wouldn't drop below that line. So 3,300 ETH is probably the best you're going to get. That's what I think. That's what I think. A spike on Saturday Night Live that looked like a finger pointing to the moon. You can make the charts look like whatever you want them to. It's like looking at cloud formations. No. No. Take a little profit now on Doge, Neo. I mean, Doge has just gone down. So you wait for one of these big green candles up before you take profit. That's what I did a couple weeks ago. When things are trending down in an overall bull market, if you believe, like I do, that we're still in an upward trend and we're still in a bull market, you don't take profits down here. You take profits when there's a big green candles going up. That's trading. But I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I see. And that's what I see. You bought Doge at 42 cents and now it's 40.5. That's not that's not bad. You're down 3% right now. Do you look at a bigger picture? Have you been watching me enough where you look at how this thing looks on the big scale? Don't be worried. Exactly. Prepared survivalists. Just add your position now and don't worry. That's what we're talking about. Buy-in price targets, DCA, dollar cost average, add a little more to your stash. We're still in a bull market. That's what I believe. Freudly, next month, it's every time to buy Doge, like Saylor says, buy BTC. Well, Paul says Doge is harder than Bitcoin. Doge has outperformed Bitcoin. And as I've been saying, Doge will continue to outperform Bitcoin. And most people don't see it yet. I know a lot of you guys see it, though. That's why we Doge, right? That's why we have all eyes on Doge. We just covered WIF 10 minutes ago, John Hongier. We just covered WIF and the Robinhood news. To scroll back a little bit, like 10 minutes, and you'll see the WIF piece, okay? Ismail, how are you? Sally's Dream in the house. Do you think Friday should see another hike? Black Friday apparently was always a good day. It's been mixed. I did go back and I looked at prior Black Fridays. We had one bad one in like 2020 where Bitcoin went down about 8%. But since then, it's all been pretty sideways. So we haven't had in the past 3 years any big spikes or any big drops. It's all been kind of sideways. So I'm not worried about Black Friday. Yeah, dog WIF hat. WIF is trading on Robinhood today. Pepe and Sheeb, Aman? Sure, let's look at the Pepe and then we'll look at Sheeb. So Pepe did dip down to 18.8. That's 0.000018.8. On the 4-hour chart, we have been tracking Pepe since we had that big run up here on just about a week and a half ago. So Pepe went on this crazy run from 10 up over 20. That's where I took my profit right there in red. Just over 20, I took my profit. But Pepe just continued moving on up to 25. We'll just call it 25. It's 0.000025. And then I predicted to fall down, and it fell down. But then it came back up. So then it started trading in this kind of pennant formation. I predicted that this was not a bullish pennant, but was rather bearish because of this big move up before. And Pepe being Pepe, I was just like, yeah, it's going to break down. And I drew that white line, and that's what it followed. Since then, it's been going sideways. So my prediction on Pepe was they would probably drop a little more into this range. That's that white circle there. So that's from like 17.7 down to 15. So that range. So I'm looking to pick up some Pepe. Again, this is not the profit I took on Doge, but it's my other money that comes in at the end of every month. And I'm looking to buy back into Pepe now because I already spent that Pepe money that I sold there on something else. But I said between 16 and 15. So I'm looking for a Pepe range, probably 16.5, right in there. Would I be looking for a buy-in target for Pepe? Maybe about halfway in this gap here is what I'd be looking for to buy back into Pepe. What about Sheeb? Sheeb did not drop that much today, guys. No, Sheeb's actually looking pretty strong today. It had one dip here earlier to 24, came right back up over 25, and we're just about over 26. So Sheeb is not being affected by this. We could kind of target Sheeb coming down to maybe 24.4, which is what we saw on Sunday. So that's about it. I'm not expecting a huge drop in Sheeb. Not expecting that. So that would be my target for buying, would be 24.4. Almost hit it this morning. Came about 24.5, so we were close to that target. But that's what I would look for. But right now, at the moment, even though I was all set to start talking about buy-in price targets lower, everything kind of seems to be going back up right now. And I'll take it. I'll take it because I'm all in. Now, I do get occasional monies that come into my side businesses, and I'm able to buy some more. But I don't care. If it all just goes up from here, I'm happy. And I hope you are too. Most of you are all in. But some of you done some swing trading. You've sold. You want to buy back in a lower price. I get that. We'll see how that happens. But right now, we are seeing a recovery starting to happen. Bitcoin's back up over 95,000, now to 95.3. So this looks like to be the start of a nice recovery. Who knows? Maybe they're going to allow Bitcoin to trade up and start taking out a lot of short positions. Maybe. Lucky Coin. I have not looked at a Lucky Coin chart. I mean, again, Billy Marcus essentially made Dogecoin off of Lucky Coin. I don't even know if you could still trade it. I guess there's a revival going on with Lucky Coin. Interesting. Just like there was with Bells too, right? Lucky Coin. It has no market cap. It's not on CoinMarketCap. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. There's no Lucky Coin on CoinMarketCap. I don't really look on 5-minute charts for triangles and things. So in 10 years is way, way out. Millions of dollars for Bitcoin in 10 years. Just say millions, okay? 10-year prediction, millions. And we will start talking about profit taking again tomorrow. Today, we're talking about buy-in prices, okay? I'm not talking about profit taking today. How deep will Doge fall down tonight? Okay, just a minute, Ali. We'll get to that. We will get to that. Wei is throwing an XRP party in Chicago when XRP hits $10. $10. Do I get an invite, Wei, even though I don't like XRP? Do I still get an invite? Crisis is in. What trading platform is this? This is not a trading platform. This is just a charting website called tradingview.com. Chad, just tradingview.com. It's just a charting website. Kriss is not the only Doge advocate. The entire crypto community are Doge advocates. It has outperformed expectations for years. I know a few Doge bears, Allison. I know a few. Fisco just got off work. Glad to see you. Glad you could make it. People on Reddit see cats in the charts. Oh, God. Kriss, thanks for the super chat. The Mr. Rogers of crypto. Sure, I'll take it. If it keeps people from freaking out, if it keeps people from panic selling on dips, I'll take it. Ryan says we got nothing to be worried about. That's what I think too. You are the best non-financial advisor. Exactly, Neil. You still have Doge on Robinhood. Fraction note that is on my ledger, which I am considering keeping. All right. Well, on Robinhood, it's easy to sell crypto and buy stocks because you don't have to move it. It's all right there. We have a new member, Witty. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you joining. I'm just about ready to add another emoji in the chat. For those that don't know, we do have a lot of these great custom emojis. Here's some of the latest ones that I recently added. All fun and only happens here on the KrissPax channel. Emojis. Fun emojis you can use. We'll look at Polkadot just a minute. Yep, WIF is on Robinhood. We covered that earlier. Do you think it's a coincidence that the department where Elon Musk is going to work has the same name as Dogecoin? Jamal. I wonder where Elon got that name from. Maybe CB Doge, the Doge guy on X, who made up the name, and Elon took it from him. Santiago, I'm not going to look at the purple Pepe again. Good luck with it, man. Good luck with it. You already made 4,000. Awesome, Santiago. Take your profit. Take your profit. If I held my ADA, I would have $220,000 now. Could have bought that house in Michigan. Have to learn to hodl like KrissPax, at least till 2025. But not financial advice. We'll look at Solana too. Dot and Solana are coming up. I got to do these super chats first. Mario, how are you? Should cover the massive gains in Purple Pepe. Oh, enough. You and Santiago, man, and your Purple Pepe. Just be careful. Next week, it's going to be something else, and Purple Pepe will be gone. And no one will be talking about the Purple Pepe. But I get it. You're talking about Purple Pepe. Awesome. Good luck with it. Yeah. I'm not going to look at it again. Chris, I did get you. I just had to get caught up with the chat, but I got you. Thanks again so much. Appreciate it. We're having fun. We are having fun. And we've got Santiago again. Thank you. All right. What is happening with Polkadot? What's happening with Polkadot? You know I'm not a fan, but I get it. Polkadot just went on this big run. So, and we looked at this yesterday. Polkadot went from Wednesday up to Saturday, 90% gain. Big run up, like I say. Big run up. Since then, Polkadot has come down 23% of that. So trimming off the top, coming down. But what's happened today now? Overall, Polkadot is a little bit down, 3.5% down. I don't think it's going to drop that much. If you want a buy-in price for Polkadot, it's probably $8. That's about all it's going to drop to. Would be like right there. So I think we just hit that bottom locally at 833, now at 852. If there is a dip, it's probably around there. Solana, 239. Now there's a dip. Solana did dip this morning. Solana has been overbought for quite some time, I think. And again, this push up to 264 was pretty bold, and I predicted it would fall down, and it has. How low will Solana dip, though, if there is another dip? So it's already shown. Again, this is a 4-hour chart, so there is a lot of red there. Probably right there at 229. The 229 on the dip. Ito, DOT is 14% of your portfolio. Well, good luck with that DOT. Even James at Invest Answers, even today, this morning, he said that nobody's building on DOT. There's just no activity on DOT. They're trying to make up these associations with bigger cryptos and bigger projects that don't really exist. So, not a fan. But there we go. Doge Runner got into crypto 2 weeks ago with 5,000. You're already up 3,000 so far on Doge using your insightful videos, buying dips, selling highs without getting greedy. Nice. Nice. I think the daily bottom is already in, Andy. But right now, it looks like we're trying to retest it back. So maybe, again, 39.8. Actually, this little dip tail came down to about 39.6 right there. That 39.6 is the local today bottom for Doge, 39.6. Bitcoin did not hold 95K and is coming down lower. So maybe that recovery is not in play and we are going to come down a little lower. That seems to be playing out right now. Okay. Ekbatan, if you have $400 and you're asking me, KrissPax, everybody in the chat, what do you think I'm going to tell Ekbatan to buy with his $400? What do you think? What do you think? Unfortunately, YouTube does not accept Dogecoin as payment for a subscription. Sorry. You have to take that up with Google, who owns YouTube. This is what we're talking about today, Levy. Should you buy Dogecoin now or wait for it to go lower? I say it's really not an all or nothing thing, Levy. If you want to be sure you're in, maybe take half of what you have allotted to buy in. Let's say you got $1,000. Why don't you buy 500 now? And then you got 500 more sitting there waiting to maybe buy in at a lower price. I'm just saying, a lot of people just get fixed in your mind like it's all or nothing. Doesn't have to be. Dollar cost average, buy on the dips. Doesn't have to be all at once. Take your time. Well, what do you think, Levy? I got a lot of Doges in there. A couple purple Pepes, of course. Buy silver. Maybe some McDonald's. I'm not offering financial advice, Jack. Not at all. I'm not offering financial advice. A clue, Mark. That's a good one. Oh, that was good. That was good. A clue. Ekbatan, what are you going to do? Hi, Lavin. How are you? Fisco wants to look at Zeta. See what's going on with Zeta Chain. Have not looked at that today. I don't own this, so I don't know what's going on with it. It's looking strong today. It did not have a big dip. It's up 5%. If I were looking to buy in, it looks like the buy-in price is right here around 66 cents. That, again, that was a Sunday dip. So if we're going to revisit Sunday dips, that would be at 66 cents for Zeta. We're just taking quick looks at possible buy-in prices. Is what we're looking at on the charts right now. 66 cents for Zeta. Oh no, Vishnu, it's going down. And it'll go back up. My next payments, how many states? I have not heard an update in a while. Last I heard it was 38 states. So that's 12 states to go. But we know they're working on it. They're working on getting X payments, all the engineering done on it. We do know that. So, Demi and Mogcoin. Yeah, you said you had bought Mog. Mog had gone on a dump, though. So, I don't know what's going on with it. That wasn't too bad of a dump. It was this dump that we had from 29 down to 20. So that was a 32%. But look at that. It recovered all the way back up. Well, that's pretty strong. Again, I hadn't looked at this in a week, so I didn't know that it recovered up so much. So locally, we would look at a buy-in price here, probably around 24, and it's now at 25.3. Of course, that's 0.00000 24 is what we would look at. Again, we're just assuming that the dipping isn't over. We're probably going to see another dip down. I predicted on Bitcoin, most likely we're going to dip down lower to like maybe just below 20 or 94,000. We're going to have another dip down. I drew this little white line down here as a target because of the stupid leverage traders out there who are gambling that this was the turnaround here. And so we knew there were probably new leverage trades that were created, and it's going to dip more. We can look at them on the liquidation heat map. We can confirm it. We can confirm it. Yep, there they are, right there. Look at that, big yellow. 94,490. Look at that, $54 million sitting there. I knew it. I didn't even have to look at it, and I knew it. 94,490. Well, that's even higher. I think they'll drop it even lower. We'll see. We'll see about that. It's your own money, but I would invest in Dogecoin. I'm just saying. You're waiting for a new entry, Lavin? Okay. Yeah, Santiago and his friends should start a Purple Pepe channel. Next buy-in for Sui, Joseph. Sure. Let's see what Sui's doing today. See what's up with the Sui. Oh, down 6% today. Ouch. Okay. So this one, this is going to take a little bit because we got to go back further now because it is already lower or at least dropped to the same place it was on Sunday. So we got to go back to the 15th of November here at about $3.10. And even that isn't that low, but could we see that mark hit there that we had? $3.10. I need to get rid of that off the chart there. Because after that, we're talking below 290. So maybe we just saw the big dip on Sui, and now if it does a double dip, it won't be that deep to $3.10. I just talked about Solana post. Don't spam the chat, but we did just cover Solana like 5 minutes ago. Just scroll back about 5 minutes and we covered Solana. So I'm not expecting that much more of a drop on Sui because we just lost this 6.5%. Again, these are short-term price targets. What's Bitcoin going to do? Is it going to do a massive dump or is it just going to be a little dump? I'm thinking, again, we're in an overall bull market here. So I'm just thinking kind of a little dump further from here. Daydream, you're up 3x on your Doge. Rotate profit into WIF SHIB or other for another 3 to 5x. You need your Ferrari. So you're up 3x. So that means, well, if you wanted to just sell the profit and keep the initial, you're selling more than half of your Doge. That's what you'd be doing. So here's all I'll say on that is WIF. Again, we looked at WIF a little bit ago, and WIF is on this big run right now because of getting listed on Robinhood today. I'm going to go to a WIF, though, that is around longer like this one. So here's the big run we had today, up and then drop down. And I'm just going to change over to this one here. And what did we say for WIF? $3, right? Buy-in price. But if we look at like the daily and we look at where WIF is, yeah, double topped. Yeah, we did call that, remember? Got a double top on WIF. And that's at $4.78. So you want to do a 3x. If you bought in at $3, then going to $9. So that's more than double its previous all-time high. All right. SHIB was up at 45. So just about double what it is now. Or it would be about double the buy-in price that we just targeted here. Because SHIB isn't really dropping that much, but maybe we need to take that buy-in price and drop it a little bit because of what's the overall view of the market, right? So maybe it does come down to like 23.5. And then we can say, okay, double that, and we get up just over 45. And you want a 3x, which that gets you to 66. Well, SHIB has already traded at 66 back in 2021, where with WIF, it's all price discovery. We don't know. So that's my take on that. You make your own choice in the final purchase decision because I can't tell you what to do. The Doge is okay, John. It's hanging. It's hanging. Say is looking strong. Yes, Andy. Say is not dropping. Say is looking very good. Up to 63 cents. I mean, here we were on Sunday down at 50 cents, and it's looking good. So the only chance of a buy-in on Say is probably back down to like 59. It's like right in there because it's showing a lot of strength for Say. A lot of strength. But we'll just keep putting these lines on here and we'll see what happens. Render. Erm wants to see render and Steve wants to see bonk. Render. And again, render is now the RENDER token. It's the full name, no longer RNDR. You do not want to buy RNDR. It's all migrated to the full render name. So depending on what platform you buy on, you want the full render name. Render's kind of hanging out at 778. Maybe 730. Maybe 730 would be a buy price. Again, that's looking at Sunday where we were Sunday morning. We did have a nice recovery Sunday evening and render. Didn't really drop that much. 3%, as opposed to others which have been 6%, like Sui we just saw, drop 6%. So 3% not bad. And it's kind of going up and down, this sort of sideways trading now, as opposed to Bitcoin, which is still kind of drifting downwards. That's what's going on there. The dip reminds you of 2021 when everything dropped massively and then went parabolic. We showed pullbacks yesterday. That was the whole pullbacks are healthy live stream that I did on Sunday evening. And if you watch the first 20 minutes of that live stream that I did yesterday, that gives you the whole picture about pullbacks, not only what's happening now, but comparing it to the bull markets of 2016 into 2017, as well as 2020 into 2021, because those two, right in the middle of bull market, there were these huge pullbacks, and we have not seen that as bad this cycle. There have been a few over the summer, but right now in the fall, where we are now, with all of this bullishness here, I don't see it. Darth Mike thinks ETH pumps, so ETH proxies will be the best play. Well, we have seen, I mean, ETH is a good riser today. I want to get to the 30-minute chart, get a little more context here. Yeah. So good riser on ETH. And then we look at Arbitrum, strong. And we look at Optimism, strong as well. Look, Optimism's almost to my initial buy-in price of $2.45. It's right there. Finally, I'll be in the green on Optimism. I got in way too early after a pump. I should have followed my own advice at the time. I thought it was going higher at the time. It didn't. Although I was up a little bit. I didn't buy at the absolute peak because it was higher. It was up here at 474. 474. I bought in at 245. So I didn't buy the top, but man, the summer was bad for Optimism. It dipped hard, but almost back. And I'm still targeting it back up here, the $4.80 to $5. So I think I'll still double my money. But it was a long summer. I'm optimistic about Optimism, Ryan. Yes. Yes, indeed. Optimistic. But man, it was a long summer. Here's our Doge channel on the daily. Here's our Doge channel on the 4-hour chart. Still in the channel, and it's still upward. Despite 5% down for the day. Still looking strong. We're just hugging our trending support line here. Thank you, TS. Great BTC analysis. Fully agree. Spike below 94K should be the bottom. If this isn't it. I agree. I agree. What time comes, are you going to swap in Ledger to stablecoin or sell in the exchange? No, I am going to be transferring my cryptos to an exchange from the Ledger. And then I will sell in the exchange for either USD on Robinhood or USDC on Coinbase. I do have 1 or 2 of them that I need to send to Binance US, where I would then sell to Tether. Maybe I could, on those, maybe I could swap instead to Tether and move that over and then transfer that Tether over to USDC, something like that. Or just sell it to cash. Yeah, we'll see. What's up, Lejet? Welcome. Little hurt right now. Dogecoin not pumping. Steven, $100 a week on Doge. There are some in the chat who just like to dollar cost average. There's one that is generally here today. I don't see him yet. He just does $25 a day. He buys Doge $25 a day. And he's been doing it consistently for a couple of years, and he's now got over 1 million Dogecoin. He doesn't even have to worry about the price. He just buys $25 a day. Something to consider. Hedera. The random poster wants to see Hedera hash graph or H bar. Down 6% today. We already had this 12-cent line, and that was from a long time ago. But I'll do a new one that's dashed because it's not going to let me do that. Okay, I'll sell that or delete that first. I'm still looking at a 12-cent buy-in price for Hedera. Because we were looking at that before when there was this big spike up to 15. And what did I say? I said, come back to 12 cents right there. That'll be the buy-in. And look at that. It hit it 3 times. You guys remember that? It was a little over a week ago. Hedera ran all the way up over 15. And I said, it's fallen back to 12. It hit it 3 times. So that would be my target again. Would come back and retest 12 cents again for Hedera. Sometimes charts don't lie. What's the best site to buy all of these cryptos? It depends on where you live, Ocala. Let me know where you live. Are you in the United States? If you are, Coinbase, Robinhood, Crypto.com. Those are the three that I buy cryptos on, and only those three. They each have different advantages. You're having a headache. You wanted to sell at 48, but you didn't. Well, at the time, something in your head said don't sell then. Looking back, don't kick yourself over it, man. Just don't do that. You can't in crypto. You can't think of woulda, coulda, shoulda, or why didn't I? No. What you do is you make the decision now. What can you do about it going forward? Mom's in the house. Hi, Mom. Witty, I just want to see Doge at 50, then 75, then $1. You just follow me, Witty. I keep you up to date on all the Doge news sites. Just watch my videos and watch my live streams. I'll keep you up to date on the news. You can also follow me on X, at KrissPax on X. This is me. And when I'm not doing videos and live streams, I'm hanging out here. So. Can we take a look at Peak? Jonathan, Peak has been going up. Peak. So Peak came back up and touched my buy-in price. Look at that. So where might it drop if this doesn't continue? Peak is up 15%, guys. I think we bottomed out on Peak. So I would think because of that movement, it's not going to come back here to like 22 cents. So maybe 25. And I will call that 25. I need to change that color to that blue. It's my buy-in. So just about back in profit on Peak. Thought I bought in too early, but again, for those that don't know what this is a new coin. It just started trading on November 12th. And I bought in somewhere around here on the 14th. It's like right there. That was about my buy-in location. Was right there. After the airdrops were being sold. And then right after I bought in, there was a little dip, but then the price came back up and I was in profit. But then the airdrop selling continued. Bottomed out just below 20 cents. But since then, it's been grinding up. And it's not listed on Binance or Coinbase or anything like that yet. So that's still coming for Peak. This is PEAQ, Peak. And I bought this on Crypto.com. Is where I bought my Peak tokens. So are we the start of like a big pump up for Peak? The volume's still been pretty low, but it'll do. I mean, kind of like we saw Whiff this morning with Robinhood, right? Peak gets listed on Coinbase or Peak gets listed on Binance. That'll be big. So for those of you worried about Peak, you probably bought in lower than I did. If you heard about it from me, especially down like at 20 cents, 19 cents, you're golden. You're golden on Peak. We're still kind of futzing around here. Futzing around. Stacy, don't fool yourself. Floki is a meme token. Partnerships, marketing campaigns, that's all dev speak. I call that dev speak. There's nothing behind it. It's a meme token. That's all it is. They try and create things for it, and it's a meme token. So don't fall into that kind of hype, because it's not real. Floki's not having a good day today. And it's even lower than it was yesterday. So now we got to scroll back and find possible buy-in price targets for Floki. Right now it's at 0.00022. I would target that right there. Maybe 0.0000204. Again, I got to go back to blue, and I could go back to dashed. So that's where I would see Floki as a buy-in target. It would be down here, 0.00024. And from here, that would be a dip of about 10%. About 10% lower for buy-in price for Floki. But don't fall for the dev speak or the paid marketers. There's a lot of paid marketers out there too on stuff like Floki. So you got to be careful about that. You want to buy into BTC dominance, DZ? I would not be buying BTC dominance, because it's going to keep going down, 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 down. So don't be buying BTC dominance. That's a good one. I like that. BTC dominance. Will Doge go lower? We didn't chart Doge yet. Nobody asked specifically. Kriss, what do you think about Doge? Where's a good buy-in price? Well, let's look at it. We're a little lower than we were on Sunday. So if I stick with what I was saying, we're back at 38 cents again. 38 cents, right where we were before. How much of a drop is that from here? About 5%. So Floki, I was saying 10%, but Doge, 5% from here would be 38 cent Doge. Is Doge going to drop again? Right now, we're looking at this channel. This channel, upward channel, looks pretty strong. We're right on the bottom edge of it. Is that going to hold? That's what we're waiting to find out. Again, it's based on the backs of Bitcoin. And are they going to drop Bitcoin lower, like down here, to take out more of that leverage? This is what I think is going to happen. They're just going to take out more of that leverage tonight. Olav, Jasmine. Jasmine's made, again, that recovery over 2 cents. It's at 2.5 now. And that's still holding very strong. 2 cents is the solid blue line down there. I don't think it's going back down there. You might be lucky to get like something below 2.4 right now. Again, that was the Sunday dip. But that's about it. Jasmine's actually trading pretty strong. Didn't go down that much today. And Celestia for Joseph. Why is Celestia over $7? Can you tell me that? I have no idea. $8. This thing just keeps going up. This is way overbought. This thing's way overbought. Wow. But if you want to ride it through the bull market, maybe it comes down and retests $7.60. That's about it. Again, they just minted or unlocked almost half or almost doubled their total supply right at the end of October. And now just people are buying this thing up. So if you want to ride Celestia up further on the wave, there you go. Wow. I haven't made a December price prediction yet, A-Star. That's coming out on December 1st. I didn't say we would hit an all-time high. Not yet. Mom, you have to remember what I say exactly. Don't misquote me. I'm doing the work here. Exactly, Ron. I'm doing the work here. I'm not going to look at a lithium, Demi. Sorry. When do I exit and enter again? I don't support exiting and entering again post. YFI. Wow, peas. I have not heard anyone ask about Yearn Finance in a long time. Yearn Finance. YFI. If you guys want to buy into Yearn Finance, it's going to cost you because YFI has a nice big. Where did my Yearn Finance go? There it is. $7,386. Yearn Finance. It did trade, though, in April or early May 2021. It peaked up all the way to $95,000. Yes, it did. Peas knows what he's talking about. Do you own some Peas? I own a little bit of Yearn Finance. Yes, I bought some of this. My target is 40,000. That's my yellow line there. And I bought in at 8. So that would have been a 5x. But it didn't go up yet. It's still waiting. It's been sideways for 1 year, 2 years. Over 2 years, Yearn Finance has pretty much been trading sideways. It's not going to 95,000. I targeted 40. That's my yellow line there. But is it even going to do that? I don't know. I may have to look at something closer like this 15,000 here that we had just about a year ago and take my profit there. I don't know. But that's, yep. I looked at that chart too when I was looking at stuff to buy a couple years ago, and it's like, I should buy some of this. 95,000. I know, DZ, but that made for a funny story, didn't it? Buying Bitcoin dominance. It makes for a funny story. And I won't buy it. Now, on January 1st, I'll start looking at what happens for 2025 for Doge. We got to hold on for a little bit. Kalina wants to buy more at 39, but it won't go there. Yes, it will. Oh, 39.0 maybe, but 39.9, it was just there. A couple hours ago, it dipped to 39.9. And here it dropped this morning, 39.5. 39.59 it hit. So there is some dips there. XLM, Gerson. So, I mean, XLM is so overbought right now, in my opinion. I'm like, I don't know. But again, I had charted 32 when it came up here last week. And I was like, well, let's see what happens around 32. And it almost doubled. It came up over 60 cents. So buy-in price for XLM at this point probably be 45. Let's see how much of a dip that would be from here. Like 10% dip. Yeah. From this point, XLM is probably just going to follow the rest of the crypto market now that it's gone on its big pump, but it could drop lower. It's overbought, but Stellar's done, I mean, great run, no doubt. Elistine is in the house. How are you doing, Elistine? Nice to see you. Daniel, Harmony One. Harmony One just went on a big pump. It was up 38% the other day. That is not Harmony. Where's my Harmony chart? There it is. And still doing strong. So look at that big pump we had on Harmony. So again, another one of those 2021 coins like VeChain, Harmony, a bunch of others. It's trading well this year. We saw XLM. This was Harmony. Harmony's looking strong. I bought this back in 2021 for like 20 cents. And then in the summer of 2023, I was dollar cost averaging, and I got my average all the way down to here, 1.9. I didn't have a lot of it in 2021, but I was able to get my average all the way down. And now, finally, I'm in profit. And that was not until Saturday. I think there was one little spike back here where it went up. Where was that? Yeah, it was right. Yeah, it was right back here in March. Yes, of course, March. And then the summer was all back in the red again. However, from this point, for Harmony, I don't think we're going to see much dip. Maybe 2.3. Not much of a dip. Because that's looking very positive. Not dipping. What's Bitcoin doing? This sideways. Hanging out. Doge trying to hold 40 cents. Yep, Daydream 38.39. Strong 40 resistance still there. I know, Rocky. And what I'm trying to do here is just say, look, I'm not expecting any huge dips. I still believe crypto is going to go much higher from here. People are looking to buy in at a lower price, and I'm trying to find some realistic explanations of price targets. We're not going to see 28-cent Dogecoin, like for instance. Ritesh, if you want to know why Doge is dropping, just take the timer, scroll at the bottom of the video, and scroll it all the way back to the beginning. And in the first 10 minutes of this live stream, I covered that. Okay? I know, Rocky. Doge being this high already is a great sign. Imagine when the real altcoin season starts. Exactly. Doge is taking off from 40 cents, not 10 cents. I do not have anything on Instagram, Hamid. I'm only here on YouTube and over here on X. This is all I am at. Somebody said that there was some Instagram account of me, and that's not me. So I hope that Instagram account isn't trying to scam anyone, but that's not me. David, we did cover Pepe. I'll just briefly show you what we did on Pepe. It's here. We covered it about half an hour ago, and we came up with a target of about 0.000165 as a buy-in price. Again, this is after the big run that we had last week up to 25, settling back down around 20. And then a bit of a dip today to 19. So buy-in price, I think, is probably going to average between 15 and 18. So I called it 16.5 on a dip. No. Christian, we're talking about a lot of good altcoins. There's a lot of them. SHIB is going to go much higher, Johnny. It's a token. Again, they created the Shiba swap, and then they created the Shibarium. They've got the bone, and they've got the leash. They've got this whole ecosystem of SHIB stuff, trying to make it have utility, but Daydream membership is bullish. Yes, I like that. High, no, not doing it. Exactly, Ron. Tell me you just started following Kriss without telling me you just started following. Although it could be an innocent question too. I don't know, Ryan. Steve, yes, bonk. Was going to get to bonk, wasn't I? I'm very bullish on bonk. This is the all-time high here at 59. That's 0.000059. There's been quite a big of a retrace from there. Quite a bit. We're now down 25% from that high. But from earlier today, the pullback is almost 10%. But again, it evens what we were doing on Sunday. So we got to look back and see where this could drop further. And it might come down here to about 38, 39. We'll mark that at 39. How much of a drop would that be from here? About 11%. Again, with the memes like Floki and Bonk, probably a little more volatile. So if there's going to be a dip, that's what I would think. Cardano, agent, Cardano. Just dip below $1. That's happening right now. Ouch. Let's see. So we had Cardano here at about 93, 94. But it could go lower than that just based on the action we've got. And that would be about 88. That would be right there, 88. But there is a little sell-off going on right now in Cardano that's deeper than everything else we're watching. So if someone's looking to buy on Monday pullback on Cardano, that's looking like that's going to hit the target. Because Bitcoin in the past half hour is sideways. Doge, a little bit, but still just holding above 40. Most of this was like the first 5 minutes. We're about to end this 30-minute candle and go over to the next. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Levy, we did draw Doge. 38 cents would be the bottom here if it continues to drop. 38 cents. I don't know if we're going to go down. I don't know. 39.9 now, guys. If you're looking to buy some Doge, there could be an opportunity coming. Lucas cashed out 2 nights ago. Took profits. Again, bigger things on the horizon for Doge, but you do you. You do you. We're talking about buying here today, not selling. That's what we're talking about. And here's our dip below 40 cents. It's happening right now. Trump and Elon are getting along. I agree, Daydream. There's not what Ali's saying. Sort of negative thinking there. Would you hold your bonk or swap for Doge? There's a lot buried in there, Steve. Again, do you want to ride the bonk, the next run up? How long have you held it? It's a short term or long term. Capital gain tax on your profit. You have to decide that. Yep. Price goes down to clear out the gamblers with leveraged positions. Market makers don't want us to win. I couldn't have said that better, Daydream, or else you've heard me say it 100 times. Not a fan of Bitcoin Cash. It goes on little runs every now and then, but there's no future there. 25-cent Doge, Michael. Yep. Now, Mom, repeat like 2021 for what? Doge isn't doing anything right now. It's not overhyped now. Maybe sometime in 2025, we will have that happen. So no, this is not actually the top, Blake. Nope. And 48 cents is not the top. We looked at SHIB earlier. How about VeChain? VeChain, 4.1 cents. VeChain did just go on this nice run. It's now almost double over my average of 2.2. So that's good. Generally been going sideways. Although from yesterday, because it went on a pump there right before the day close. So it's down 9% for the day, but that was right after that big pump. So we can look at about 3.95. Turn that back to blue right there. For a buy price, just about 4.5% down from here. So yeah, we can pull it down to be the 5% at like 392. That would be VeChain. I hold this, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting for 2025 to take my profits. Again, I think altcoin season is still coming. We're still going to see Bitcoin dominance drop. We're going to see that rotation, ETH and then the altcoins, as we've been saying, that is all still coming. ETH is starting to retrace a little bit here. But again, nowhere near 3,300. Doge down to 397. And for those looking to buy some Doge, you bought some Litecoin for the fun of it. Not bad to have a little Litecoin. $86. When was it last at $86? Last Wednesday. That would have been right there on Wednesday. $86. What's Litecoin dropping to now? 93. On Sunday, the low was about 91.50. Again, I'm just looking at sort of short-term dips because we're in an overall upward channel for crypto. And I don't think we're going to see huge drops. This isn't bear market and it's not the summer. Just KrissPax's opinion. Fuzzball, just buy and hold Doge. You'll not be sorry. Selling half of one of my bags at the top of the bull run and keeping the rest. Good strategy. Patience. Retest. A crash could happen. I mean, if World War III really broke out, I mean, like huge, sure. But it would take something like that. It's just not going to go down on its own. The people want $1 Doge. Kalina thinks it's going to take some serious Elon intervention. Yeah, we're not going to talk about $3, $5, or $10 Doge until Doge at least gets to $1 first. And then we'll start talking about it. Theoretically, yes, Dogecoin could reach $3, but we wait. Let's get to $1 first. Yeah, liquidations. You think there's going to be a pullback? It just can't go up forever? Michael, that's what it just did. We just had the pullback from 48 cents right here. That's a pullback, 16%, 17% now. That's the pullback. You think there's going to be a pullback on top of the pullback? Or you think this pullback is going to be more? This is the pullback. We're in it. We're in it. $39.5. Doge Runner says buy opportunity. Some are still waiting for something maybe below 39 cents. So that's what we're looking at right now. Don't sell your Doge to the whales. Yeah, Anthony, Doge Elon Mars was a 2021 token. It might do okay this cycle. There's not any development on it. It's just long-time holders. Maybe some new people get kind of roped into it. Maybe there's some little pumps that it goes on, but it's not a big thing. Yeah, from what Raw Paul says, the global liquidity is still in these 4-year cycles as well, TS. Now, yes, interest rates were zero back then. And we are in this inflationary mode post COVID here. So we have that. That makes it a little different, yes. But we're all still on that 4-year cycle as well with global liquidity. Yeah, 2021, we thought Doge to $1 was going to happen. And it didn't, which is why, again, I will be taking some profits before it gets to $1 this time. So. 40 cents seems like a good consolidation area. Again, there will still be some pullbacks though, right? And it's happening. It's happening. Ong wants to see XRP. We haven't looked at that yet today. $1.42, strong. This was our $1.50 mark that we had from last week, which XRP ran up to real fast. And so we were targeting $1.50, started to hold as support, but then that broke down, became resistance, and then XRP broke lower on Sunday. So that Sunday dip came down to about $1.30. So maybe that is our target, $1.30. We're now at $1.43, and that would be 8% drop from here. So right in between that 5 and 10% range we've been looking at. There's a pullback. These blue lines are what we're targeting as targeted buy prices. We'll call it that. Yeah, Bitcoin is coming back down almost to my target. Look at that. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Peak is starting to wake up. Yes, Lasaf, did you buy some? If you did, what's your average price? If you bought after I did, you're probably in the green now. I don't know what Ampex is. I don't know what Clover is. Kalina says, wait for 38. That's what I've got on my chart. The 39.8 leverage is being hit. Hello, Alina. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? Buying the dip again today? Buy and hold? I did enjoy the mushroom pizza. I make a good pizza. Is there an XRP announcement? Well, the price ain't doing much for an announcement. It's 4 red candles in a row, so that's 2 hours of red candles. So the announcement must not have been very good. Doge is a meme coin, but it's now got a lot of attention on it. And that's why it's not dropping so much. It's because there's a lot of attention on Doge. Like I say, all eyes on Doge, right? Just like the song, all eyes on Doge. Look at Bitcoin. My little white line down here is just saying, come to me. Come to me. Look at that. It's just saying, come on to me, like a magnet. I should have put a magnet on here. Bitcoin is going to drop right to that line. You can't make this stuff up, guys. Ali, I'll just look at the 4-year cycles again. That's what we talk about consistently on this channel, is the 4-year cycles. And we're still Bitcoin halving year. So we have next year to look forward to still. And we may see something like 2021 in 2025. Yes. Would buying ETH now be smart? ETH was under 3,200 last week. ETH is now at 3,444. We've targeted maybe a dip back to 3,300. It looks like ETH is starting to wake up. Yes. Bitcoin dominance is going down. It's almost following my line exactly. Look at that, my white line. Almost following it exactly. And that was a line from a long time ago. And it's following it almost exactly. ETH dominance is going up. ETH Bitcoin pair is going up. That's starting to look like an ETH breakup to me. Out of everything that's in the red over the past 22 hours, the only things in the green are ETH, Bone, SIA, Ethereum Classic, and then some of these that we looked at, which are ETH related, like Optimism and Arbitrum. So Doge now down to 394. 392. What do you guys think? Buy-in price targets. Yeah, Steve, exactly. If you think Doge is topped, then just sell it. Sure. I'm not. I think we'll see a bit of a bounce back, Dean. We'll see how it goes through. It's Thanksgiving week, so Thanksgiving tends to slow things down. The volume really ticks down because of the American holiday. So yeah, maybe we see a little bounce back and then sideways through the holiday. Pepe has not hit our price target yet, Motavo. Let's see where the Pepe is now. Yep, it's dropping, but hasn't hit our price target yet. It's at 1875. Got a ways to go still. Down to 16.5. I don't know if we're going to see that much volatility in Doge this cycle, Michael. Not the 50% drop and then the shoot back up to 70 cents. I don't think we're going to see that. It's going to drop much further, you think, Paul? 39.2. And I'm saying 38. You think it's going to go further? Well, a lot of that will depend on Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin just hit my target, guys. Look at that. Taking out more leverage. Wow. See what's happening on the leverage side. Yeah, just everything just being taken out. Huge leverage. 93.3 just took out a $2.5 million Bitcoin leverage trade. Just happened. 93.3. And that was on Bybit. $2.5 million. That's what this is. It's all the leverage stuff. Look at that. In the last hour, Bitcoin has cleared out $13 million of leverage trades. Doge, almost $3 million on Doge leverage. Those are people betting on the price going up, trying to ride the train up. As I said just half an hour ago when this happened, it's like you see that green candle and people who probably got wiped out over here, these traders, they just open these big long leverage trades. And what happens? The market makers and the exchanges drop the price down further to take them out. That's what this is. This isn't panic selling by retail traders. That's not what this is. Doge hit 39.1 so far on the dip. Seems like there is panic selling. Nope, Kalina, it's not. This is all going after that leverage. Exactly, Niels. We are up 200% in the last 30 days, and this is a 5% pullback. Exactly. Zoom out. Context. Yes. If I rotate Doge profit into Algorand, I'd avoid short-term capital gains tax on the algo if I sold after Trump gets in office. No, that is incorrect, Daydream. As soon as you rotate, as you call it, Doge, that's like selling it. So you need to pay the tax on the profit on Doge. Then the clock starts on Algorand if you did it today. So if you sold after Trump gets in office in January, it would still be short term on any profits you make. So you would have to hold Algorand until November of 2025 for it to become a long-term capital gains tax on any profit. Okay. Again, on December 11th, we're going to have our crypto tax live stream, the epic KrissPax crypto tax live stream coming on December 11th. So just one of those things we do near the end of the year when you still have something to do about it. People thinking about swapping, trading, selling something for a profit, maybe selling something for a loss to offset some other capital gains. All of those things we're going to talk about on December 11th. For those that have just joined over the past like half an hour, we're talking about what's happening in the market this afternoon. We're anticipating the dips were going to continue to happen because of the leverage trades that are going on, and that the exchanges and the market makers want to continue pushing the price down, taking out the leverage. And that's what we were just looking at on the CoinGlass site. It's this $2.5 million Bitcoin trade, for instance. The Bybit exchange doesn't want to pay that $2.5 million out. No way. So they liquidate them. And so we are identifying buy-in prices for those looking to buy in, because we have just had a big gain, particularly in Doge. Like we said, Doge just went up 200%. So you want to buy in now, where are the price targets? And that's what we're identifying. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit the like button as well on the stream. Appreciate the support. If you want to consider joining the channel, you can do that. You can leave a super chat if you have a particular, let's say, odd coin to look at. We have looked at most of the major coins already for possible price targets. But if you had some odd ones, you can leave a super chat, and I may look at that. But Brian, top 4 altcoins. I mean, Doge is number 1. After that, there's a whole mess of them. It's a whole mess of them. In a bull market, just about everything goes up. So again, I'm not that optimistic about $1 Doge in 24. That'll be next year. But I will have a video coming out on December 1st next week, which will be my December and end of the year price prediction for Dogecoin. I cannot advise you on liquidation price points with leverage trades. That's on you. You're gambling. Be careful. Be careful. 19 cents for Dogecoin, Michael? Yeah, no. I do think it could drop below 39 cents. Yes, Lagios, that's what we're talking about here. Is if this dip continues, we will definitely be below 39 cents. Yep. Down to 29 cents on Friday. 30 cents, like soft side. We got a lot of bears here. A lot of bears. Why are there so many leverage traders? There have been. But now there's even more because we're in the early bull and they're not happy enough with just spot gains. They want to ride the big green candles up with leverage so they get 5x, 10x the profits. That's why. That's why. Yeah, A-Star, we've talked about the difference between a coin and a token. At a basic level, there are some odd little things in between, but on a basic level, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, ETH Classic, they have their own blockchains, they're proof of work cryptocurrencies, so those are coins. Tokens are crypto projects that are built on other platforms, like Sheeb is an Ethereum token. Bonk is a Solana token. Snek is a Cardano token. So they're built on somebody else's blockchain, but they're a token. Now, Cardano has its own blockchain, but its token is the ADA token. It is not a proof of work cryptocurrency. So you can't just say, cryptos that have their own blockchain are coins, because they're not. It's a token, just like Solana is a token on their blockchain. Okay. My pizza recipe is secret. Voice of Anna. Secret. It's actually the dough. It's the dough that really makes it so good. That's what makes it so good. All eyes on Doge. Yes. And fate loves irony too. Yes. This week, yeah, we'll see, Toss. I'm kind of anticipating Tuesday will be recovery day. Recovery day. Is it a good time to buy? Mick Gorilla says. Well, you tell me. Look what's happening right now in the market. And some of us are just damn you Doge, like Moreno here, because we're already loaded up. Yep, I think so too about everything. Doge Runner thinks 38.9. Maybe. We're close. We are close. But yeah, there's a lot of other. Should we be worried about going under 40? No, because the big picture is still in play. It's not invalidated. The prices are going to be higher in 2025. I'm not worried. That whole Jim Cramer thing is getting old, JD. I'm kind of done with it. It's over. Oh no. Panic alert. Doge kind of scaring you? Nope. Just dropping it a little bit. Taking out the leverage. The Doge OS cable guy. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Thanks. Bull runs in the house. Welcome. We're just looking at dips and price targets today, but welcome. What phase is this? We are in phase 1.5. We're almost to phase 2, where Ethereum really takes off. And there's 4 phases. We have Bitcoin, ETH, large cap alts, and then the rest of the alts, the real altcoin season. 4 seasons or 4 phases. And we're like 1.5. We're transitioning from the big Bitcoin run into ETH. And you can see right here, Bitcoin's down 4.5, ETH is up 2. So it's starting. It's happening. This is how it happens. ETH starts looking strong. Now you ask the question, Daydream. Algorand is USA based. Yes. Will they pass that crypto tax law where an American based company like Algorand, Cardano, Hedera, you would not have to pay taxes on profits? Now I see what you're getting. Yeah, that would be short-term or long-term. That would be no crypto taxes on profits is what that would be. And I would like that to happen because I own a bag of Algorand too. That would be awesome. So we'll see. I mean, it's not a guarantee that that's going to get passed. And I don't know if the Trump administration is able to do that, or they need Congress to pass a crypto act that will include that kind of language. That's probably what it would take. I get your question now. Keep Bitcoin. A lot of people talking about $1 million Bitcoin in the coming years. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. You've been waiting for the tax live stream again, Ryan? It's coming. Caramel Delight, props to you. These people in here are lost. No, they're not. Just some of them think that people are selling, and most retail is not selling on these red candles. This is all manipulation. And I hate to use the word manipulation, but God, that is what is happening. And we look, again, I look at the leverage trades. You get tired of me just repeating myself, but look at this. Even since the 2.5 million, there's another $1 million trade on Binance that just got taken out. Taking out the leverage. That's what they do. And then they're going to turn it around and they're going to be taking out all the shorts. Up and down we go. Yep, Robinhood listed whiff low roller. We looked at the whiff chart already. It spiked this morning and then dropped hard. So. I wish I got my salary now. Yeah, we got a dip happening right now. Sell it all, Carmel says. Sell it all. That's what we're talking about, Zachariah. That's why we're here. Watching Dogecoin, seeing where the dip goes. Right now, the low is 39.2 right there, 39.2. Will it go lower? Remember, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Got $1,000 sitting there. You could buy 500 now and save the next 500 if it goes lower. Then you don't miss out on the dip. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Not financial advice, but just to keep people reminded that it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Buy, 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 Ivan says. H-bar or Doge? If you're asking the question, buy half of each. Surrender. And then you've got both of them. Okay? Something like that. But your salary's 2 weeks away? Oh. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Would X payments with Doge carry to $1? Yes, it would, but it's not happening anytime soon. They got to get X payments going first with dollars before they can do it with Doge. It could go back up to 50 cents, Ryan. I'm not expecting it right now with this dip below 40. Vinicius is reminding us that's an 80% long, 20% short on Doge. Exactly. They're taking out the longs. Taking out the longs. No Budweiser today. Nope, not going to drown in sorrows on a dip day with Budweiser. I'm taking a break. Taking a break. Interesting take, soak. I don't know. Buy the red, sell the green. Volcan, XRP, pretty strong. Yeah, thanks for the super chat. XRP, we looked at that just a bit ago. XRP is now at $1.42, and we targeted not where XRP dropped to early this morning, but instead went to Sunday down here at $1.30 for a buy-in. If we're going to see a continuation of this dip, we could see $1.30 again for XRP. Again, as I've said, long term, I think there's going to be a lot of other altcoins that are going to far outpace XRP. But if you want to buy XRP and be in on it, now we bought our XRP in 2023 at an average price of 58 cents. So we're up 150% on our XRP. But again, that was summer of 2023 when we were buying all of this crypto in the KrissPax DCA portfolio. But again, summer of 2023, there weren't a lot of people here in my live streams. So people just didn't have buying crypto on their mind, even though video after video and live stream after live stream a year and a half ago, I was saying, now is the time to buy. If you start buying once everything starts moving, then you're chasing things that have already gone up. And I may have said something like you're chasing Doge already after it went up 100 or 200%. And it just went up 200%. Our average Dogecoin price is 6 cents. 6 cents. We're up 555% now on that Dogecoin we bought. And that's 75,000 Doge. But I understand you guys were doing something else and you weren't thinking about buying crypto at the time. But some of you were here. And that's when we were buying all this. And we're up almost 400% on our overall portfolio. So yeah, bought some 58-cent XRP. And I gave XRP a hard time for a year. Now look at XRP. That happens. You just bought $2,000 in Doge at 39.5. BQN bought on the dip. Joe Benny, thanks. Asking people, reminding people, like the live stream. Pullbacks are healthy. That was the theme yesterday, right? My Sunday live stream was pullbacks are healthy. And that first 20 minutes of yesterday's live stream, there was some golden nuggets in there that talked about pullbacks in a bull market. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, I gave XLM a hard time too, low roller. I know, because it follows XRP. And then look what happens. So what do I know, right? What do I know? What do I know? Bitcoin will dump to 86. You think bull run? Altcoins are still going to go crazy though. And I know that's why you're into altcoins. Big time. Beast. $20 super sticker. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I hope you're making money off this, just like me and most of us in the chat. There's a few downers in the chat, but like Mr. Radio here will never become rich because he says it looks like Doge is about done. You won't make it, dude. You won't make it. Or you haven't been watching me enough, my videos and my overall outlook. If you think that, you're never going to make it. How do you know if there are short orders in the pipe, Anthony? Because we look at the liquidation chart. So you go to coinglass.com, there's a liquidation pull down here, and you go to the liquidation heat map here. And you can see this is Bitcoin. Look at all of these bright yellow lines up here. These are all shorts. These are all the liquidation prices for all of these shorts. Right now, Bitcoin is dipping to take out these big yellow lines here on the longs. All of these that it's been taking out here in the past 2 hours are all of these long leveraged trades. Here's all the shorts up here. And look at these bright yellow lines. They got big targets on them. $56 million of shorts at 98,700. It's just calling for the price to come up here and take these out. All these shorts, big ones. And it's not just Bitcoin, it's Dogecoin also. We can go to the Dogecoin chart and look at the same thing. Now, they're not anywhere near as bright yellow as Bitcoins, but here's a big one right over 43, right over 43 cents, $267,000 in shorts. But they were targeting these longs down here and they got them. They got them today. So will we see Doge come up and then start to get over 41, 42, maybe 43 cents to take out these shorts? Most likely. Will these traders close out their positions before the price gets up there? That's the question. Or will they be greedy and thinking the price is still going to go down lower so they keep their short open? I would think some of these might be closing out their short position with Dogecoin under 40 cents. But they're traders. I don't know what they're going to do. New crypto investors experiencing the dip that come after every huge green candle. Hang in there. Crypto does big things. Exactly. No, Michael, again, you have not quoted me exact. And you do this time and time again. So, no, I did not say that. I had a bull flag that had a 60-cent price target But that doesn't mean that Doge was going to go directly up to 60 cents directly. That's not how crypto trades. And I never said that would happen. But 60 cents is still the next price target on the way up. I joked and thought it would be funny if I changed it to 69 just because it's the number 69, and that would be funny. But my diagram was still 60. So people have been shorting MicroStrategy stock for months, and they've been getting wrecked for months. MicroStrategy is one of the most shorted stocks. Now, last week, a lot of shorters made a lot of money as MicroStrategy took that big dip. But yes, I do know. Nothing I say here is financial advice, Matt. Nothing I say here. And Adam, I'm not giving financial advice. Oh, you had a message, Beast, to go with your super chat. It's just like a super sticker. Awesome. Can you explain leverage taken out in more details? Certainly. And we just kind of looked at it. That's these right here. And it's better to see on the Bitcoin chart. It's easier to see because they're big, bright yellow candles. So, or yellow bars, that would be. Let's go back to the pair where we were right here. So this bright yellow line right here represents a series of leverage trades at that price. So when you make a leverage trade, they probably made the leverage trade up here somewhere. Maybe the price was, who knows, 95,000. And they said, okay, I'm going to open a leverage trade, 5x, 10x leverage, something like that. And I'm going to make a ton of money while Bitcoin goes up. But every time you make one of those trades, you have to set a stop loss price. And if you don't close your trade out, but by the time the price dips down to there, you lose your whole trade. In other words, if you bet $100,000 right here on a 10x long, price was going to go up. And your liquidation price you set your stop loss at was 94,475. The price dipped there before you closed your trade, you got taken out and you end up with zero. Zero, which is why I don't recommend leverage trading, because now that trade is zero. Should I keep or sell my Doge? They just keep coming. They just keep coming. McGrillo wants to look at Crow. 18 cents for Crow. Crow's not looking too bad. Maybe about 17.2 is what you're going to get for a buy-in price. Maybe about 17.2. Right there. Are we going to see this come up a little with the green candle and then drop lower? That's what I expect I would see, the way things are trading. Bitcoin back up over 94. Again, almost came out exactly to the line that I drew like an hour and a half ago as a target, and it came down and hit that target. It even dropped slightly lower based on that additional leverage trade being taken out. Can't make this stuff up. ADA is back under $1. Good discount. Yeah, we looked at ADA earlier, and ADA's target here is 94 cents. So it's getting closer. It's getting closer for ADA. This is the Cardano token. Getting closer. Around what month does the bull run end? Well, Daniel, that is a multi-million-dollar question. I don't know. But because we'll never know exactly the top of the bull market, we have profit-taking strategies where you just take out percentages of your overall investment at different times, because you never know when the bull run ends. And that's what we're doing on this channel. We're talking about that. 50 cents in January is possible. Yes, Ronflix. The book map is showing heavy buys on Bitcoin. We can look at that. Look at that price coming down. Wow. That's the liquidity delta chart. And it's more in the green. Order book liquidity chart, more in the green. And then we can go also to the, where's the price? I thought it was right over here. There. So this gives the whole order book here for the current price of Bitcoin. And you see the trades happening over here. And you can turn this little bell on. You can hear it dings when the big trades come in, like that. Kind of a fun thing to do every now and then. Oh, $245,000 on a sale. But yeah, it looks like we're much more green right now in Bitcoin. So you can just do this on CoinGlass yourself, and you can follow this. Gets a little annoying with all the dings, especially when there's heavy volume trading, but anyway, I'll turn that off. Yeah, we still have more selling on Doge. 39.4. Bitcoin as well. Had a little bit up and then some big sells that just happened. That's what's going on. Got cocky or spoiled. Paying the price now. Again, it's just it's 5% dip. It's not that bad. Okay, Doge's is 8% now. Bitcoin's is 5%. ETH is still up in the green. Exactly, Ron. Summer of 2023. That's what I said. Most people should be buying crypto when it doesn't have the attention. If you're worrying about the prices going down, just sell and buy back in if that makes you feel better, not financial advice. But it might make you feel better. But if after you sell, the price turns around and goes back up. Doge is going up. Yes, low roller. I saw that. But so's ETH. ETH is still up. Pretty normal to see these pullbacks. Yes, just buy the dip. Exactly. Mars was here. Buying Doge as well. Yes, you were, man. Yes, you were. Jonah Benny, thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. You haven't taken any profits yet. You're up 80,000. How do you take profit, or how do you know when to? I don't know. I don't want to get caught up like 2021. You diamond-handed, like me. You diamond-handed. Okay, so here's what I did. And you know, this is, whether this was right or wrong, I don't know. But again, I bought Doge starting at 2 cents back in January 2021. And we just had this huge run up on Doge's price here. So all of these, this is a 4-hour chart, and we just rode all of these green candles up. And Dogecoin went all the way from about 18 cents over 40 cents. So it more than doubled in price in essentially 2 days, 3 days. And I had identified initially was going to sell around what, 35, 36 cents. But then I was in a live stream when that happened. We were live when it passed 35 cents. And I was like, well, I can't sell now because I'm talking to you guys, right? Remember that? Monday, November 11th. 2 weeks ago. By the time the live stream ended and I had dinner, it was later that night. The price was still going up, and I took profits right over 42 cents. So, Joda Bene, what I do is when I take the profit, it's not when it's going down, it's when it's going up. Big green candle, that's when you want to take your profit on a big green candle. So that's what I look for. That's what I did right there 2 weeks ago. Again, it was less than 10% of my overall Doge. It was just a little, just a slice, but it was just, I took some profit. And I'll continue to do that at different price levels throughout the rest of the bull market. Some of my alts, my other alts, I'll probably sell like half when it reaches some particular target. Like if SHIB gets to 45, I'll sell half of the SHIB and I'll let the other half continue to run, right? Always leave some in trade. Yes, Delanium, exactly. Too many just have this all or nothing mentality. You buy it all, you sell it all. It's just like you don't have to trade like that. You can do percentages. So that's what I do. It's like all those big green candles was like time to take some profit. Look at that, 39 cents. We're about to go below. As predicted, guys. As predicted. We just hit 38.9. Where do you recommend people learn how to trade? Well, you can get a lot of good advice here. Again, not financial advice, but trading advice. Again, this is not swing trading. It's not like daily trading, not anything like that. This is recognizing when to buy and then holding until price is much higher and then taking profits. That's all this is about. Still bullish, Leggett? Sui? Take another look at Sui, sure. What's Sui up to now? It did touch my blue line. Sui did. Sui touched it, 3.1 right there. Buy price on Sui was touched. Did somebody who asked me about Sui an hour ago actually buy it at 3.1? You could have. You could have. Doge is still in play. Liquidation is at 36. Should I close my position or just buy in spot? I can't tell you what to do, man. I can't tell you what to do, but I wouldn't get liquidated. I wouldn't do that. I know, Andy, the liquidation map on Doge particularly is starting to get wiped out. Exactly. It's getting wiped out. Oh, not that one. I look at the heat map. So yeah. They've wiped out so much. There's not much down here. There's still some. I mean, that's 16 million right there at 92,999. So are they going to dump Bitcoin just below 93K to 92.99 and take out almost $17 million of leveraged longs? They could. They could. 92,999 on Bitcoin. It's almost there. Well, that would be my buy price. Almost there. That'd be my Bitcoin buy price right there. 92,999. It says 998. I need to get that exactly correct. 9. But that's not on Robinhood. That would be on Coinbase, because Robinhood, if it touches that, that doesn't mean you bought it on Robinhood for Bitcoin. Just saying. But yeah, 92,999. Nismo, watch my video on January 1st. I know it's still over a month away, but then I'll be talking about possible price tops for Dogecoin. You can't think about your average, Eric. Your average doesn't matter. If you think the price is going to go up from here, you buy. Your average really doesn't matter, unless you're just trying to show off that you have some low average. I mean, I was buying a week ago on Monday, right? November 18th. I was buying Dogecoin, 37 cents. My average goes up. I don't care. I think the price is still going higher. Yeah, Arbitrum and Optimism are not dropping along with Ethereum. Arbitrum and Optimism are layer 2s for ETH, and they're holding strong as well. Holding strong. I don't know what Elon's going to do, Matt. And how the whole Dogecoin thing is going to play out with Elon. Who knows? Who really knows? But it's going to be a fun ride, though, isn't it? It's going to be a fun ride. You wish you were buying in summer of 2023, but you are cooking on the beach. Felix Falcon remembers. Just a Guy remembers. Paulo just bought some Pepe. Of course, the NATO officials are going to say stuff like that. It's just talk. Cable Guy. The Bitcoin ETH trend, how it relates to Doge. How ETH's price affects Doge. So this is all just talking about Bitcoin going to altcoin season. I've talked about this a number of times. We still have Bitcoin dominance. And again, it's almost following exactly my prediction. Because this was my prediction, right? Guys, remember when I drew this? And I said Bitcoin dominance would bottom here and come up, and look at that. It's turning around right here. And then we'll go lower. So what happens with ETH? ETH looks strong against, well, this is ETH dominance. Here's ETH Bitcoin. So ETH looks strong against Bitcoin. So that's starting that rotation that now more investors are thinking about making more money on ETH as they do on Bitcoin. So that's when ETH dominance, ETH Bitcoin pair starts going up higher. Then, once enough investors raise the ETH price enough, then the investors start going to the altcoins. More risk, which includes Doge. Now, we just had a 200% rise on Doge. And as I've consistently been saying over the past year, Doge runs on its own catalyst, doesn't strictly follow Bitcoin. And we had a huge catalyst with the election, everything going on with Elon. So now Doge is taking a breather. And again, we can just look at the Doge price and you can just see, I mean, all this, you get so zoomed in and focused on the price. But if we zoom out and just look at the daily chart, and maybe we'll just take off the lines. No, I don't want to do that. But take off the lines and you'll see, I mean, maybe we're just looking at something that is more of a sideways channel from here, taking a breather. Maybe it's more something like that. And I'll just make these purple just to be a different color. Maybe that's all this is a bigger sideways channel that's taking a breather from this big run-up. And these big spikes are just outside of that channel. Maybe. But we just had this huge run-up. So now people are freaking out about this red candle on the daily today, down almost 10%. But look what we just did. We just ran up 200%. So just keep that in mind. We're at 38.7 now. Almost there to our target. Can't make this stuff up. Bitcoin, very close. But on Doge, it's like getting close. You just sold 2 of your alts, made good profit right before the dump. Going to buy something else. Good luck. There is no resistance right now, David. It's way up. Right now, we're trying to find support. Price is going down right now. Levy, my target is nice for getting in again on Doge. What do you see on the screen? Dude, this is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing. Not financial advice. Isaiah, we just looked at ADA. ADA's right there. 94. Right there. This is what we're doing today. Boom. Book of Meme. Sally's Dream. Nobody's asked that one yet today. What's the Book of Meme up to? $875. Well, that's lower than it's been since last Tuesday. So that would be about 8.6. Right there. So that's getting close on Boom. For some of you who are looking to get into Book of Meme and think that that's going to do a big run in 2025, we're getting close to buy-in price on that one too. So we've been looking at, in this live stream, we've been looking at target buy-in prices because of the dips that have been happening. And for the past couple hours, we've been identifying price targets A couple of them have already hit. Sui was one of them, has already hit, and others are dipping down and getting close. And that's what we're looking at. Where was the Sui, Gaflar? We did look at that just now. Sui. 3.1 cents was our Sui dip target, and it hit it right there. Looks like it may come down and hit it again. But that was our price target, and it hit exactly right there on that wick. You can't really see the wick very clearly on your screen, but that wick came down and hit 3.1. That's what Sui looks like. Doge getting close. It just hit 382. Yeah, where is the support, Chinda? 38 cents right now is what it looks like. Yeah, CNS. Where will Doge bottom? That's what we're watching right now. 38 cents right now. I do not think the bull market's over, Russell. You need to look at the first 10 minutes of this stream, the bigger picture, 4-year cycles. Archivist. I took a small sliver at the top of a huge green candle for some profit. You can't just say Kriss sold, so why can't we? I took a small sliver. Averaging in is a good idea, Eric. Exactly. These are delicious dips. Yes. And I even said that on X. Guys, don't panic. Just taking a dip. Right? Just taking a dip, guys. Just taking a dip. Lucas got liquidated. I don't know what to say, man. I don't recommend it. Like I said. Is there going to be a lot of wash trading in December? Exactly what we're going to talk about on December 11th. Wash trading is part of the agenda about taxes, crypto taxes. And we will get into wash trading as a strategy and when you should do it and when you shouldn't. Yes, that will be part of the December 11th crypto live stream. You've lost more in Vegas and faster. Right now. Yeah. Yeah, Elon just makes money all the time. Nice to be a billionaire, right? Your BTC target is 92.8. Well, here you go. BTC just took out that long at 92,999, and it just bounced off of 92.8. So there you go, Allison. It just hit it. Bitcoin. Just hit it. Myra, we've been talking predictions for 2 hours. See you, Boron. We've been talking predictions for 2 hours. Thanks, AJ. Appreciate it. BTC, ETH, and Doge. Can't go wrong with those three. That's what we're looking for. Where's the bottom? Could it go below 38? Right now, I've got 38 as support. We'll see whether it holds. I'm doing okay, Zach. Hanging in there, despite the dips. Hanging in there. But this Bitcoin one was a good one. Hit our target, took out that leverage. We looked at it on the chart, looked exactly where that big leverage is, and it took it out. Now it can go up. Now it can go up. You took out that leverage we identified right here on the screen. I haven't refreshed yet. $16.9 million right there at 92,999. We identified it on the heat map chart, and then we went and we put it on our trading view chart, 92,999, and it came down and took it out. $17 million of leverage trades. Now it can go back up. It's going to do something like that, I think. That would be my guess. So we're going to see something like that. Now, we'll see. I don't know if you're getting liquidated, Tarek, but if you're trading on leverage, today's not a good day to be long leverage holders. Not a good day. The market is not crashing, Ali. We're just taking out leverage trades. Not crashing. Not a crash. I did not buy any whiff on Robinhood CDM. Whiff is already a high price. I'll be better off buying Doge if I was buying today than whiff. Whiff went on a big run early this morning when it first started trading on Robinhood and then retraced that entire gain. That just shows weakness in whiff. It didn't take off like Pepe did when Pepe got listed. So I buy bonk on the Solana meme side. I'm all in on bonk, not whiff. But that's just me. So VeChain, Craftman, we looked at VeChain. Buy-in is 3.9. We think it's going to go below 4. It looks like it just touched 4 right here. Buy-in price is 3.92 we identified for VeChain. That one hasn't quite hit yet. Did Crow hit? No. Crow didn't quite hit yet. It's close. We got a bunch of them really close. Doge was just about there. That's pretty close right there. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. I'm still talking. I got lots to say. I have no idea what you're talking about. Panic now. Oh, no CBDCs, Jack. No CBDCs. Sally's Dream reminds everyone to like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Hit a subscribe. Trying to keep things real here. Market is not crashing. This was a dip to take out leverage. It's a short-term dip. Market most likely is going to be higher tomorrow. That's what I see happening. You lose when you sell. I buy BOEM on crypto.com. I have a link in the description below. If you want to join crypto.com, when you join through my link, you get offers to get $20 of Crow tokens if you put at least $50 onto the platform. And if you trade $100 on the platform, you'll get another $30 of Crow tokens. And then if you're interested in the crypto.com credit card, you get like one of their silver credit cards. They'll give you $50 of Crow tokens for that. And that's all through my link below. And of course, then you can buy BOEM, you can buy Peak, you can buy Pepe, you can buy Doge on crypto.com as well. But they've got a lot of the tokens that aren't on Coinbase or Robinhood. And that's why I have a third exchange, crypto.com. meaning about to buy some more. What a dump. It's just a pullback. Market is not crashing. Bull market is not over. You were not right, Mom. No. I thought you were saying 28-cent Doge or something lower even yesterday. Bitcoin, I think, has stopped, Thiago. I think we've hit the bottom there as predicted, and now we're going to come up. If I'm wrong on this one, and maybe I misread it, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're going to turn around now, and I think we've hit the bottoms for this evening. I think the dipping is done now. And yeah, not full-blown bear market, Joe. Nope. Nope. Relax. 33 cents not happening. Yes, exactly. I'm not cooked. I'm a millionaire. I'm sitting good, David. Not cooked. I called out 38-cent support. You say buy at 36. Homie says 36. Yeah, Mars, weak hands out. Exactly. No, we're not going to see 75K Bitcoin. Wow, the negativity here. You guys haven't learned anything. Those that are on the bear side. You haven't learned anything. You have not been listening to me. You have not been paying attention. You haven't been paying attention. I don't know what to say. I put it all out there. I show you what's happening. I show you the leverage. I show you when the shorting is happening. Should you be going into Bitcoin right now? Well, 10 minutes ago was a good point to buy right there on my blue line. That would have been the buy. It's a little bit higher now, but not too much. But it's moved almost $1,000 in 5 minutes. I don't know. You want to spend an extra $1,000 for Bitcoin? Cable guy bought at 38.3. Nice. Good job, dude. Good job. Bear market is not. I know, Sally's dream. So many bears tonight. That's why I started this stream and I said, let's pick some price targets of coins and let's see what happens. And again, we were watching the liquidation heat map, watching the liquidations while they happened. And we recognized this last one on Bitcoin and it got it. And now I'm saying price is going up and this is what's happening. I don't know what else to say. Yes, red numbers are scary. You see a lot of red, but that's when you buy. Fear in the market, that's when you buy. And we just had it. We just had it. More funds on Thursday, Ryan? Thursday is Thanksgiving. You doing something for Thanksgiving, Ryan? Eric started $5 a day auto invest on Robinhood. And then you add and dips on top of that. That's a great strategy, Eric. That's great. CDM, he's been around as well. The market is just doing normal market things. Exactly. The bears need to listen more. Need to listen more. One Doge is one Doge. Yes, it goes up, it goes down. Yeah. Team Pups, you're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. Never going to make it. So dumb. Ugh. We'll Bonk potentially drop 2 or 3 zeros? Nope. I think Bonk will drop 1 more zero. Yes. Doge going back up. I know, Ryan. Doge takes a tiny dump and everybody loses their minds. Ah. Should have just bought, Scott. We recognized it while it was happening. Now we're going back up. What do you do with Doge? You buy things, and you'll continue to be able to buy more and more things as time goes on. So Bonk has big potential, I'm new, because of Solana and the Solana devs. Thank you, Rocky. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Rocky, Doge will recover back to 45 and more. Yes, this is crypto. Exactly. Exactly. The 4-hour for Doge? Sure, Steve. We'll look at the 4-hour for Doge. 4-hour chart on Doge. Again, just going sideways since the 11th of November. So this is now 2 weeks. Yeah, we had a little uptrend and a peak that came up to 48. But still 2 weeks now. Jack, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the appreciation. I don't know, just built it up over the years. I think a lot of it is being an architect. Certainly when I was in college and architecture school, and you make a design, and then we have what are called the juries or crits. You have to hang your design up on the wall and you have to defend it in front of a bunch of older people that know more than you or think they do. And you have to defend it. You learn a lot doing that. And then over the years, working as an architect, dealing with contractors, trying to get things built right, how you designed it, stuff like that. Teaches you to have a backbone, believe in what you say, all of that. So architecture training is good for a lot of things. Shaking out the babies. Yeah. Shaking out the babies. Yeah, it was a 10% dip for Doge. But yeah, people freaking out. Are they all messing with me? I don't think so, Zeus. Some of them maybe. But if you put it out here, I believe it. And I think there's a lot of new people to the channel. They're seeing the price go down. They see the word dip or buy-in. Come to your channel. What hardware wallet is best? Trump Vance says. So, MAGA, Trump Vance. I have a link in the description below that is awesome if you're asking about a crypto hardware wallet. You are going to want to go here on my link because Ledger is having a Black Friday sale that has already started. The hardware wallet that I use is the Ledger Nano S Plus. This is mine right here, the matte black one. It's now on sale for $59. Nano S Plus. That's the one I use, the one I recommend, the cheapest one. You don't need the more expensive ones unless you want to get the Flex because it has a touch screen on it, so it's a little easier to use. But it still does the same thing, right? Crypto hardware wallet. But if you don't care about the color being black and silver, you can get the retro gaming one for $47. Oh, look, they've added BTC Orange. That was not available when we looked at this yesterday. And now here it is for $55, 30% off for the Bitcoin Orange one. That's pretty cool. Or you can get pastel green or purple, $47. That's 40% off. 40% off. I have a link in the description below. Follow my link. It gets you right to this page. This is the crypto hardware wallet that I use and I recommend. Again, I only talk about the things that I actually use and support and believe in. So there you go. Where am I from? Well, I live in Boston, Massachusetts. I was originally born in Chicago, way back when. Chicago. Look at that. You couldn't have predicted this better. Dunk. Bitcoin. Dunk. Couldn't have predicted it better myself. So, I don't know. I needed to pull that back there. I should be making more money than I make. I should be making more. But I'm not a trader. I buy on the dips and I hold. It's not crashing, Gary. Do you see what's happening here? Obviously, you just joined. You just joined the chat and you just say it's crashing. And we've been talking for 2 hours about the downtrend. We recognized where the leverage trades were. We identified 92,999, taking out the last big $17 million of trades for Bitcoin, and it dropped right to that price, took out that leverage, and now it's moving higher as predicted. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Pat myself on the back. Good job, Kriss. Attaboy. It's just like, okay, now mom's trolling. Mom's definitely trolling. I got you now, Mom Taz. I totally got you now. Totally on the troll. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Manel. Okay, let's do a quick summary. So there's Doge, dropped down 38.04, 38.05, coming back up. Bitcoin, we just looked at. ETH did not get down to our buy price. We kind of thought it wouldn't because ETH has been so strong. So that didn't get down there. Solana was really close. Solana hit 231 and our price target was 229. That was pretty close. Cardano hit our price target of 94 cents. Look at that. Look at that wick. The wick came down to 93 actually. So Cardano hit. Hedera, did it hit? Not quite. Or, well, we didn't draw one on Hedera, I guess. Sheeb. No, we had much lower for Sheeb, but it did not. Sheeb did not hit. What else did we look at? Litecoin? Yes, Litecoin hit. Look at that, exactly. On the dip, 91.50 right there, Litecoin. That hit. XRP did not hit. We drew it way down because I don't like XRP. XRP showing strong support. I'll give XRP that. Did we draw any others? We did not draw a year in finance one. And Jasmine, yep, Jasmine hit. Look at that. Exactly. Look at that wick. Came right down, hit 2.3 cents. There you go, guys. And now Bitcoin's at 94.2. Some day traders are wiped out, others are success. If you look at it how I look at it, Thank you, thank you. Just joined in, you've been working. Oh, you saw a lot of red candles and saw us identifying price targets for dips. Your ADA buy order didn't hit, Allison? I mean, this is on Gate.io, was this one. Dropped all the way to 93. So it went way past lower than our 94. So if you had a limit order at 94, that should have hit, Allison. That should have hit. I mean, we can look at other exchanges and see whether others like Binance. Yeah, Binance went down to 93 also. Now, if you were on Robinhood, it might not have hit on Robinhood. If you were trying to buy it on Robinhood. Because Robinhood's tricky like that. So. Well, don't call it gambling, Kurban. Call it investing. You have to add whiff to the lookover. Whiff? Did we do a whiff price? I don't remember. It's not in my... which whiff was it? Probably this one. No, it didn't hit on whiff. I said $3 and it dropped down to 307. So it didn't quite hit on whiff. Not quite on whiff. Dennis, thank you for the super chat. Now the BTC bounced, where do you think it's headed? Lately, it just seems like they're going to keep us in this ping pong pattern. Yes, and we will continue the ping pong pattern. They're going to see what leverage trades open up now. And if there's some huge ones that might be a little lower, they'll bring it back down and they'll take those out too, because that's what they do. See what happened. Just refreshing the heat map here. A lot of people are referencing it, I think. It's not loading. Their website is getting jammed. We can't look at it right now. Will Doge bounce again to 38 cents? Well, we'll see. Again, if there is more huge leverage trades opened up down here at 92.9, they'll drop the price down and they'll wipe those out too. That could happen. Smart money is selling. No, Sok. Smart money is not selling. I would say dumb money is selling. Dumb money is selling. YouTube crashed. Sorry. Crow seems to have followed Doge. Just about everything kind of went on that little run there. Down, back up, and now a little retest, slight. all doing about the same exact. Although Doge is now in the green on the last 15-minute. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it depends on the spread. Exactly, Angel. I don't know what exchange Allison used there. Robinhood's one of the worst, especially in high volume. Webull Pay is bad. Uphold is, I've never traded on Uphold, but I believe you. If they've got a big spread, same thing will happen. Gambling is when you invest in something you don't know or understand to care to understand or study. Well, then a lot of people are gambling in crypto because they don't understand it. They just think they can buy it and make easy money. It's not always like that. Exactly, Tommy. I've got a lot of videos on my channel that show the whole picture, and you just got to pick through videos and watch some of them. Tomorrow we go up? I hope so. Michael, thank you. Appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much. I wouldn't buy whiff, more Doge. Somebody asked me earlier, whiff or bonk, and I said, take the bonk, not the whiff. I think whiff is overpriced, but that is just me. I don't mean long full lev now, NASA. No, 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 that's not what I mean. Buy on the dips. Only put in what you're willing to risk. CoinGlass not working for you either? Yeah, I think CoinGlass's website was just getting pinged by way too many people, and the website's down. Down. Because everyone was checking out the heat map. Yep. The first time I bought Doge on January 29th, 2021 at 2 cents, I bought 500,000 Dogecoin. 500,000 Dogecoin at 2 cents. That was $10,000. That was my first Doge. I will do my December price prediction on December 1st. So you got one more week to wait. One more week to wait. And then you'll see my December price prediction video. Thanks, Sully. Put another couple hundred in. ADA, HBAR, XLM, Doge. Let's go. I love it, Zach. Good luck. I think we're still altcoin season coming. You're going to do very well on all those. I think so. Tempted to day trade. I know, Christopher, but it looks so easy when you look back, right? But when it's live and you're looking forward, right? And the whole screen is blank and you don't know where it's going to go, that's when it gets hard. You have no idea what Doge is going to do from here. You have no idea. Could go up, could go down. No idea. That's what makes day trading and swing trading hard for crypto. You have no idea what's going to happen forward. Looking back is easy. It's like, oh yeah, I should have sold up there and bought back down there. But you don't know what it's going to do from here. You have no idea. And that's what makes it hard. And that's why I don't do it. Now, I do occasionally, way off in the corner, a small little thing, like I bought the Pepe, right? And that was like so obvious, those huge green candles to sell, book the profit. But that's it. And now Doge is up to 39.5. It'll be over 40 cents before you know it. Doge is a coin, WIF is just a token. Exactly, John. What does it mean when you're saying it wipes them out? That means the price has come down to the leverage liquidation price. This was on the Bitcoin chart. It came down. There was $17 million of liquidations at that price. The price dropped down, took them out. It wiped them out. That's what happened. If you're not a leverage trader, you don't need to know more than that. Don't do it. I don't like Webull. Exactly. When Webull, I used to buy crypto on Webull, sold it. When they were splitting off to this Webull Pay thing. And then I just bought Tesla stock and I just loaded up on Tesla stock. This was like 2 years ago. And that's all I have on Webull is some GameStop and Tesla stock. And that's it. When to buy Bonk and Shiba? Half an hour ago. Sorry. Bonk. So Bonk dropped down. We did have a price down lower. It didn't drop that far. So 42.00042 is what it hit there on Bonk. Again, it's not that higher right now. What's it gone up from the bottom? 4%. It's kind of decent, 4%. And what did Sheeb do? Yeah, Sheeb dropped and already came up. Looks like even a higher percentage. No, about 3.2%, 3.4% up. But yeah, everything's kind of recovering right now. I'm not thinking 92.2 right now, Carlos. No, not on Bitcoin. Is Robinhood going to freeze anything? I don't know. I hope they don't. I hope when things just start going crazy with Doge that Robinhood doesn't pull any tricks like that. I hope not. Yeah. Have a nice green live stream tomorrow, Steve. Because we had a red one today. What's on my thumbnail? A big red arrow, right? Because that's what was happening. Somebody asked earlier, did you predict this drop? And I'm like, I made that thumbnail 3.5 hours ago, predicting there were going to be drops and that we were going to be talking price targets. And that's what we did. Market makers are the top of smart money. This guy's hilarious. You're calling me hilarious? No, just the truth, dude. Just the truth. This is what happened. I don't know why you're making fun of me, dude. I called it. Called it spot on today. But hey, if you're better than me, you go ahead and start your own YouTube channel. Good luck. Good luck, dude. We just saw a dip, and as long as We don't have that crazy new leverage. 92.9 will be the bottom here, and we can go higher. But if there's going to be huge, more giant leverage positions with liquidation prices lower, it's going to go lower. We're in a bull market. That leverage trading is what does this. You have a habit of buying the news, Eric? Buy the rumor. Doge is all about buying the rumor. Jasmine. Yeah, V-Bros. Jasmine's, again, going to do great this cycle. It got stuck around 2 cents. We finally broke out at 2 cents back here on Friday. We had this big run up with Jasmine, almost to 3 cents. So that was just a taste of what Jasmine's going to do when we get to altcoin season. Just a taste. Nope, the heat maps are free when they work. I don't pay for anything on CoinGlass. It's just the website. Don't pay for anything. But yeah, it is dead. Not working. You can see the main liquidation. Look at Bitcoin. Almost $30 million in the last hour on Bitcoin. Over $6 million on Doge. Taking out liquidations. And now they're taking out shorts. Look at that. They got a $3 million short on Bitcoin at 94,373. This is a brand new trade. Someone just made 94,373. So somewhere down here, below 92.9, someone entered a short position to ride it down lower. And instead, price went up and liquidated his short at $3 million. I mean, these gamblers are just incredible. $3 million. That's all right. They probably make multi-millions a day and just... Oh. Doge generally follows BTC except when it has its own catalysts, which cause it to go up faster. And generally when Bitcoin drops, Dogecoin drops at a higher percentage. So Bitcoin's down 4%, Doge is down 8% right now. And you guys that have been watching me for a long time know I say it again and again and again. But Doge will go up much faster than Bitcoin when it has its own catalyst, its own news. And that's what that whole election thing. Yeah, Bitcoin, sure, but it was more about Doge. And Doge just rocketed up. Those are the gains you like to see. You bought Doge at 35 rupees, Guyan. Wait for the good times. I can't tell you what to do, though. Isaac, yep, ETH is still in the green. Bitcoin's down 4%. ETH is down, or Doge is down 8%. ETH is still up 2.5% from yesterday. So ETH is holding strong. All right. Buy dips. You're all in. You're hanging on every word. Again, you can start your own YouTube channel if you think you're better, and you can do this. Whatever, dude. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. Is Jasmine going to get up to 54 cents? Right now, my price targets are less. I've pulled them back. Well, I was never saying 54. I think I was saying 30 cents. So even getting to 10 cents is probably where I'll take my first profit on Jasmine. I don't know if it's going to get to 50. I don't know. They don't have heat maps for a lot of coins. But right now, none of them are working. So let's see if we refresh this, if we can get back onto the heat map page. Nope. It's not working. Can't look at any heat maps right now. Yeah, I tried, King. I tried. Thank you, Observer. Appreciate it. Wicked Wix wants to see Myro. I don't look at Myro. I guess we'll look at that one. 11 cents for Myro. It just dipped down and hit 10.7. So we'll just mark that. We'll go to the 4-hour chart. Yeah, that's probably the buy price, consistent with where it's been since October. So generally up and down, but still sticking around this 11-cent mark for even longer. But there is some big swings on it, that's for sure. Look at March. March came up to 42 cents, but then the September dip was down at like 5.5. But again, at 5.5, you could have bought Doge at 7, and now Doge is at 39 cents, and Myro's at 11. This looks like more one that you might want to swing trade, although I don't talk about swing trades, but look at these big green candles. It's got a perfect swing trade candle, just like we were talking about DGen the other day. That DGen token is a perfect one to swing trade. Ride up on the green candle, sell, and then wait for all the red candles to come down. Myro looks like one of those. Although I tell you guys not to swing trade. Right? Elon has a ton of effect on Doge. See, it's all about Elon, pretty much. Knockstars. Well, you are still a bear. The dump will be 2026 or sometime in late 2025. Today's just a dip. Right? These people are going to miss out on the long run. They're not going to get rich. Not going to get rich. I generally don't do a lot of pattern stuff, Andrew. I really just look at where things have traded before. I look at the heat maps. I don't do all of the big technical analysis stuff like Tom Crown and others. If you want to learn that stuff, start with Tom Crown and then maybe go to Tino on Traders Reality. He really gets into it in detail. He used to do a lot more like live charting. Now he does just a lot more speaking, but he really gets into it. I don't do technical analysis. I really just look at more support resistance lines, where prices have traded, where the leverage is, where the shorts are. And that's been pretty good to me. Joe Biden is serving turkey to people right now. going to talk about Shackle. Team Pups, you're a bear. I don't really follow Filecoin, Niraj. XLM, well, people in the chat can tell you how right I was about XLM, not. But I still think XLM is overpriced right now for where it should be. I mean, that's just a huge run up that it had. Huge. My price target was 32 and it just kept going up to 60 cents. So it's fallen to 49. I'm still looking at 45. XLM will hit 45. So if you're looking for a buy price for XLM, maybe 45, and you'll get some profit, but not as much as Doge, I don't think, in the full bull run. All I want for Christmas is $1 Doge. Yep. And we got the Purple Pepe folks back. Hi, guys. How are you? And it's not the next Doge. Doge is Doge. Doge is the next Doge. Doge is the only Doge. Purple Pepe is just a token. Will Bonk lose a zero? I think so. I'm new, and I'm waiting for that to happen. That's a price target I have. I do own Bonk, and when it loses a zero, I will be selling half of my Bonk. When it loses a zero. Would I worship Doge over Christ? I'm good. I'm all set. A good place to buy Doge. Well, Archie, where do you live? That's the first question. Where do you live? If you live in the United States, do you know how to use an exchange? If you do, Coinbase is great. If you're a newbie and you've never really traded stocks or anything before, then Robinhood. I've got both in the description below. If you're interested in not only Doge and some other small market cap meme tokens and other tokens, try crypto.com. I have links in the description below. I use all three of these myself, which is why I support them. I do have an affiliate with each one as well, so I get a little taste if you sign up using my link. But since you learned about it from me, I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. What's the difference between a bear market and a bull market? JCGP. So for this, I bring over the chart I stole from Rob at Digital Asset News. These are the 4-year cycles of crypto trading. What happens every 4 years? Bitcoin has a halving. That's this little half Bitcoin here. Every 4 years, 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024. And what has happened with Bitcoin's price every 4 years? The year after the Bitcoin halving, the price has hit a new all-time high. The all-time high for that cycle has been hit. Then, after that, bear market. See, this says dip here in red. That's bear market right there. What happened next cycle? Next Bitcoin halving, 2016. Then the all-time high for the cycle actually hit in 2017. And then what did we have in 2018? Bear market. So 2017 is the full bull market. 2018 is the other side. The other side, the bear market. And then what happens? 2019, Rob calls it a reset year. Reset year could go up, could go down. There's buying opportunities for some coins during the reset year. 2020, we had the next Bitcoin halving. In the last part of 2020, October, November, December, bull market started, continued into 2021, And then we had the dip in the middle of 2021, which was Tesla, China, all sorts of things were going on to cause that. But it eventually came up higher. Bull market continued up until November, when Bitcoin ran up to $69,000. What happened in 2022? Bear market. So bears are the downswing, bulls are the upswing. 2023 was a reset year, actually did pretty well for Bitcoin, but most alts were still hurting through 2023, and that's when we were buying alts down on the dips. We're now in 2024, which is the Bitcoin halving year. We're now near the end of the year, so bull market is starting. And if it's anything like 2020 or anything like 2016, we still have this golden opportunity for the full bull still to happen in 2025. That's my quick overview of 4-year cycles, bull and bear markets. Don't mind talking about it. Thanks for the question. It's always good for even people more knowledgeable in crypto to just be reminded of that simple fact of 4-year cycles. Is that a guarantee that 2025 is going to be as good as 2021 and 2017? No guarantees, but I'm investing on that 4-year cycle, and I'm waiting till sometime in 2025 to really take most of my profits. But that's just me. XLM, Captain Insano. Yeah, we looked at XLM. We're stellar. And we identified 45 cents. 45 cents on the dip for XLM. Yeah, Vision Pulse. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not, I don't think he's as good as Tom Crown, but he does more Doge. He touches on Doge at least every other day, if not every day. But he doesn't quite get into the full TA like Tom Crown does. Hey, Zeus, have a good evening. Wall Street Bets is pushing Perpe, Manny. You're just making stuff up. There might be one person. Maybe it's you. Oh, guys. I have not heard of Apu, Sally Street. I like that. Doge D. Nice. Stock up during the next dip for the big run. Yeah, on SHIB, there's going to be a big run on SHIB when ETH starts moving. Pepe runs again. We're probably going to see SHIB go on a big run. SHIB generally follows Doge as well when Doge goes on big runs, but not at the same percentage gains. So still waiting for that next big run. Solana, Avalanche, good choices. Thanks, Kirk. Yeah, I understand. I get it. Meme coins go up and they go down. Actually, XRP is about the fastest blockchain. Chakraborty. XRP is about the fastest for final settlement. I'm not talking about layer 2s, right, that round up and settle later, but actual blockchain. You'll see XRP is very fast. But do your research. Do your research. Sui as well. And I've invested in Sui because Sui's blockchain looks very, very good. Very, very good. Which is why I bought a little bag, and I'm enjoying the profits so far, but it's all on paper. I'm not selling. Not for a long time. No, on BOEM, that big candle on release. I'll show you again what he's talking about for Book of Meme. Because I think it was the same thing. Was it? Was this huge green candle here. All the way up. So this is just crazy trading is all it is. It's just the crazy trading of a meme token that, when it gets listed on Binance. So BOEM actually traded more before this, but this was the Binance listing. And the Binance listing just made it go vertical. And you see how it came crashing back down because, of course, Binance has futures interest and a whole bunch of shorters came in and the price came crashing back down. But that's just trading. That's all that is. Yeah, they still hold a crap ton of tokens. Binance does, yes. But it's all liquidity for the trading. But yeah, that's all this is the hype on the Binance listing, bunch of trading, people just trading it up, and then it gets shorted and crashes down. A bunch of profit taking too. All of that brought it all the way back down. So I just thought it was worth buying into this. Maybe it comes back up to 2 cents on the next big run. So going to play that out, see what happens with BOEM. That's Book of Meme. And again, that's another one that I bought on crypto.com. Was the Book of Meme token. You can't get it on Coinbase yet. It's not listed on Coinbase. If Book of Meme gets listed on Coinbase, look out. Look out. And that's what I'm waiting for. Something like that. Where do I get back to where we are today? There we go. What's Doge doing? It's just hanging out now. 39.5. You bought whiff on Robinhood? Juicy, good luck with your whiff. I think it had a big pump early this morning and then came back down. So better than buying it early this morning when it pumped up. Yeah, we'll look at Doge tomorrow and where it's heading next. I'm pretty tired now. I'm not going to map that out, but I think that'll be tomorrow's stream. So if you want to join in, I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, I got to eat and I got to sleep. Exactly. So, but I thank everyone for coming in today. I think kind of called it exactly how it was going to go. We hit most of our price targets. And we got recovery tonight, it looks like. So we'll be watching that. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed. You've got your notifications on as well. Always like the stream. Consider joining the KrissPax YouTube channel as a member. Having a lot of fun with that as well. So I hope everyone has a good night. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.